Oh, what's up, people? I am live in my home garage for a multitude of reasons. One, I thought it would be more fun for all of you. And two, I got work to do. So we're going to just work on cars and bikes and stuff together. We can chat it up. And this last but not least, this is the least amount of work and most fun for me. So I figured instead of just editing one darn video where I go blah, 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 it would be cooler if we all just hung out. So I didn't plan this out, frankly. And what we're going to do is I've got my Triumph motorcycle here. It was a Bonneville, and I built a custom out of it years ago and then sold it. And then I bought it back cheap. And the carburetors are gone because I'm lazy and it's got old fuel in it from the guy before. And then I thought I cleaned them out and then I fixed it and it seems to be all varnished up. So we're going to clean those out. And then beyond that, the Gallardo is actually home because I decided to drive it home. I was working on something else. It's fine. It doesn't need anything. I fixed it all up. But the Murcielago is up on jack stance because the starter is dumb. And I need to do a new solenoid in it. I think this one is the right one. I'm not going to pay Lamborghini money for that. Screw that. And I'm going to put a new exhaust system in it that will be sweet and sound like a TIE fighter. So there's a giant hole in there. We might get to that. But I definitely want to work on the bike. So I got a couple of people commenting here. What's going on, guys? Everybody say what's up if you're there. Somebody writes, this is going to be great. I am sure we will learn something new today. Maybe just how lame Casey actually is in real life. That might be what you learn. But the positive thing is we get to do it together. And that's where the fun is. And maybe I'm distracting you from work. And if that's the case, you're welcome. Okay, let's see. How am I going to do this? I got to find a place to put the whole laptop up here. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Okay, anyway, so guys, if you're out there, please say what's up, but also tell me where you're watching from, like what country or state or whatever. That kind of makes it fun, and I'm going to do my best to figure out how to make this work. And also, tell me if you think this video is absolutely terrible or kind of real and kind of fun. I'm sure the audio sucks. You're going to have to take what you can get. But I don't know. Hopefully this will be fun. It's more fun for me, and hopefully it's fun for you too. Okay, so what are you guys saying? Got a hey yo, hello there. First time I see doing live. I've been watching you videos for a year or two. Cool, man. Tony, thank you. And it seems like you guys are down with live. Slovakia, Wyoming, Finland, New York gang. What's up? Got one from Saudi Arabia here. And I stopped watching Sick Week Finals because I love you more. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Thank you. Nashville, Great Falls, Montana, live. Cape Town, South Africa. This is great. Texas. Keep it coming, guys. I love hearing where you're all from right now. So we'll start work on this bike. So here's the Triumph Bonneville from years ago. I never necessarily thought Triumphs were that cool of a motorcycle. This one's from like 2000, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something like that. And it used to be normal Bonneville, like it had the big seat and like the low pipes and different handlebars, and it was totally different, right? And then I bought it fairly cheap, and then I fell in love with riding the Bonneville. Looks like Wolfsburg, Germany, Ontario, Canada, Hillsboro, Oregon. Cheers from Argentina. Hey, guys, it's really great. Glad to have you here. Anyway, I really fell in love with just riding the Bonneville. It's very classic, kind of feel like Steve McQueen, but since it's a newer bike, it was reliable. And then one day I decided to make a custom. This was the bike that I called the Aristocrat. If you guys go to my Instagram page and scroll way down, you find the bike with like machine guns that were firing down here, and the model, and by model, I may or may not have been somebody I went out with in the past, but I'm married now, and that was a long time ago. So on the bike, but it was a cool picture. So I sold the Simfire machine guns off and got rid of the ammo chain. That's why there's a hole here, because that's where the ammo used to go. And it's really cool. Sold it, then bought it back, but the carbs are no good. So we're gonna clean those up. So I don't know, guys. Shoot me some questions, whatnot. If you're trying to get through, you can also do the super chat thing. Cheers from Argentina. Got that. What's up? Okay, somebody says, thanks to Casey, I finally got my dream car. Well, fifth scale RC is the key. What's your dream car? I want to hear about that, because frankly, that makes me happy. This person had a 2007 Thruxton. It's the same engine. True. I also have a Thruxton. It was actually designed by Ducati Techs when they were on strike in Italy. Oh, that's interesting. And I do have a Ducati 916 back there that needs to be worked on. Don't know if we'll get to it today. All right, so I'm going to suck with live. I don't know if you guys can hear me still over here, so I'll try to project. I'm trying to find somewhere to put this jacket. I don't know. I'll just throw it on the Lamborghini windshield. So I went out to the Zone, i.e. AutoZone, and bought this carburetor chemical dip parts cleaner. So here's my plan. So these carbs, I already took them all apart and cleaned up the varnish from when the the guy that bought it for me had it sitting for a long time. And it varnished up a tiny little ports and everything. I did a really good job. Took forever. I actually took like the copper wires out of a wire and took it apart to poke it and spent all the time, made it perfect. And then, like an idiot, I didn't drain the tank, and one of the diaphragms was ripped. And but it was running pretty good, and I figured it was all due to the diaphragm being ripped. So the other day, I'm like, I had the new diaphragm sitting around forever, and I haven't gotten to it because I got a lot of crap to work on. So I did it, and I was all excited. I did it late at night the other night. I came home during the day, and I'm like, I'm going to fire it up. This is going to be sweet. It's going to ride, and I'm going to feel good about myself. I did not fire up, and I did not feel good about myself. So here we are. What else is going on, guys? What you got to say? Someone is working, David Browning, in Indianapolis, I assume, Hillsboro, Oregon. Let's see here. King Zero, not to push. It's at the shop. That may be a thing. I don't know if this live deal goes well and doesn't destroy my channel just going live. Maybe I'll just start doing that. We'll do it from the King Zero. But I will say this, guys, and I hope you understand this relating to the King Zero project. That is a project that is like a masterpiece of many thousands of hours of labor. Here's the problem. No one is paying me to build it. And it does not get the views to balance the many thousands of hours I have to go into it. So it has to fit into the puzzle at times that work. That's why I've been spending the last year tying up loose ends like this and making things so that I can focus on that. So it is coming. I do have it. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going anywhere. And thank you for being patient. I do appreciate it. So let's get going on this. And part of it is I should probably plug in this laptop so we can hang out today. Oh, Casey, do you know how to do anything? Oh, I almost have a full charge. Brilliant. Here we go. By the way, how is the audio, guys? Please let me know. And if you got any questions or you want to chat it up about something, then hit me. Let's chat it up. Okay, so I'm plugging this in. Oh, you're looking into my best side, I see. Yes, you're welcome. All right. So I'm unplugging the battery tender here. This bike has a lithium-ion battery. It seems to work well. Yeah, I'm bougie now. I actually have battery tenders. I never used to have that sort of thing. Okay. When are you buying another 944? Great question. I've been thinking about it. And more importantly, and I think I deserve a lot of credit, I didn't buy one, even though I really want to, which I feel is just progression being the better part of valor. But I found a really cool turbo I want to buy a turbo, but I'm a cheap man. So it also needs to not be a huge project because, but I do want to get another 944. I think the 944 community is awesome. I think the cars are awesome and all you guys are great. So that will surely happen at some point, I hope. Unless, of course, I become a complete disaster and nobody wants to work with me ever again, which is very possible because I am at a crossroads in my life. I'll talk about it. Let's go. But anyway, and if that happens, then I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's talk about it. You guys at a crossroads in life, what's going on with you? You're watching me live. We're hanging out. Tell me what's up in your life, and I'll tell you what's up in mine. Let's hang. Yes, what do you guys got going on here? How is the Saudi Arabia plans going? They're going well, sir. I have them shelved, to be honest. Okay, so I'll just tell you guys, I really want to go to Saudi Arabia, and I was hoping that my Viper would get invited to the Prince's, I think it's called Autoville, the show there in Riyadh, because they wanted the Omega car the year before and it was too late, it didn't happen or whatever. But my hope is that they would want it because they fly your car to Riyadh, to Saudi Arabia. And then I would be like, can we just keep my car there for an extra week or so? Because I want to drive around Saudi Arabia and go to all the ancient places and see the cultures and cars and coffee and hang out with people and learn. So I don't know if that's going to happen. That'd be really expensive to take the car. So my hope is now to perhaps rent or borrow or get a sponsor for a motorcycle. I know Harley Davidsons are big in Saudi Arabia, but I think it would be awesome to get to tour Saudi Arabia on a motorcycle and discover the ancient and modern cultures and just learn. So I'm really, really wanting to do that. Maybe you guys have any ideas, help out on that, but that's what I'm digging. That's what I want to do. But I do have a bunch of secret big stuff I'm working on right now, hence the crossroads in life. So I got to get that stuff out of the way and figure out what road I'm going down before I pull the trigger on a Saudi trip. Okay, I went to put a 20B in my 944. I'm not sure what a 20B is, dude. What's that? Sounds like a Mazda engine. No more art school. I'm studying electronics technician certification. Good, brilliant. That's smart. You're going to actually have a career and be able to make money. Good for you. And I'm not knocking art. It's called a hobby. Do it as a hobby. Why would you go to art school where they just turn you into an accidental communist that's in debt and broke up to your eyeballs? It probably sucks at art because all modern art is just how well you BS your way through it. Spoken as a past art student. Okay, anyway. So I hope that's not a dog, but good choice there. If you come to a fork in the road, take it. The Muppet movie, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. He was Fozzie Bear driving a Studebaker, wasn't it? David Browning, wasn't it? I'm not getting any work done. Okay. Looking at motorcycle gear, planning on getting my first bike this year. Jeremy, what kind of bike are you thinking about getting? I want to know. I want to know how old are you, how much experience you have. Tell me the year, make, and model, and CCs. Let's go. Let's talk to him. Let's help him out. Putting a Honda engine in a Lamborghini. What? Who's doing that? That sounds silly. Oh, 3-rotor. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. No, dude, don't put a Mazda rotary in a 944. That car already exists. It's called an RX-7. It already looks like a 944. Let a 944 be a 944. The acceptable engine swaps for one is an LS. If you're silly and want to be silly and not just buy a Corvette, that's a better choice. Or you could put a Honda engine in it, like a K series. That wouldn't be bad. I kind of dig the 5-cylinder Volkswagen engine. It's like half a Gallardo engine. That's what I'm hearing, but it's kind of expensive. So you'd be better off just buying a 944 turbo. But don't put a Mazda in it. Just get an RX-7. Okay, I'm going to start working. You guys say some cool stuff, ask some more questions, and we'll go from there. Or if you're not paying attention, do a super chat, and I'll pay more attention. Okay, because Daddy got to eat. You know? Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, I'm doing some work here. Oh, by the way, I learned something that hurts. I got glasses on. My baby daughter, she likes to grab at them and pull them off and stuff, which that's cool. Except she's got sharp little baby talons. And she poked me right in the eye. Oh, man. I'm going to go back to wearing contacts. It's a lot safer with babies. All right, so what I'm doing here real quick is, guys, I'm just loosening the hose-type clamps that are on the rubber sleeve, I guess you'll call it, that holds the carburetor to the head of the engine. Then each carburetor has 2 electrical connections on the bottom of it. I'll be honest, I don't really know what they do. You think I did? I should probably learn that. What do those actually do? They seem like they do nothing, but I'm sure they do something. And no, it's not fuel injected. It's a carburetor. Boy, wouldn't that be crazy if I didn't even know the difference? David Browning is saying, yes, it was, and yup. I don't know what you guys are yupping about, my opinionated rants. Hey, Casey, do you know what a too small choke will do with a Delorto DHLA series carb? Not let enough airflow through it? I don't know, dude. Sorry. 36 years old, looking at a Yamaha MT-03, no riding experience. MT-03, I'm not familiar with what that is or what year. Is it sport bike, cruising bike, dirt bike? How many cc's? What's up, Scott Wexler? Are we going to bring out the Lotus F1 car on the track? Genius Garage you're referring to. Yeah, actually, that's the plan. I appreciate you asking. So currently, got a bunch of Genius Garage applications in. The deadline was the 15th of February. If you're really, really cool, put it in now. We'll consider it. But, so all the applications are in. And the plan with the Exosphere, that's the Lotus F1 car. It's not exactly an F1 car, but it's an F1 car. It's like the same chassis and everything, but it makes more aero. Has a somewhat different engine that lasts longer. It's the Cosmic V8, 640 horsepower. Makes a bunch more downforce. And the suspension in terms of the A-arms is a little more conventional. It doesn't have flexures like F1. It actually has like spherical ball bearings and stuff, which you sacrifice a tiny bit of weight for it to last a lot longer. So you keep your stupid F1 car. I'd rather have the Exosphere. Anyway, and of course it's not mine, it's Genius Garage. There is a difference. Genius Garage is a proper 501c3. I'm a freaking guy. That's why I'm at home working on my stuff. Anyway, so the Exosphere. So we're gonna get the program going this year with the students and all in Genius Garage. And so the plan with that is, obviously, we got to test it. So sometime in the spring, we'll likely take it to the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course because it's our home track, it's close by, and we're gonna test it. And hopefully that goes well and it doesn't explode, and nothing bad happens. And if nothing bad happens, it doesn't explode, and everything goes well, then we'll enter it in a race. And the race that I think would be the best for the experience of the students would be the one at Road America in the middle of July. I think that's the WeatherTech Invitational or whatever with Brian Redmond. And there's usually some really great cars for that. I think that'll be a good track for it. And we're also planning on bringing the Daytona prototype with the Dynan BMW V10 in it to the same event. I know there's a road race, a vintage road race at Indianapolis in June. That's a maybe for us. The group that runs that event has really changed a lot in the last so many years. I brought the arc tool. There's this weird like clampy thing on the fuel line that I just put on, and I can't get a hold of it. It's stupid. It's like one of those things that mass production car companies and stuff use that are great to put on the one time, and then they suck when you want to maintain it because they're annoying to grab. Because I can't get a good angle at it. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Of course, that only happens with Genius Garage for the sake of teaching and experience with the students. So I don't know. Hypothetically speaking, if there were no students, cars wouldn't go out because that's what it's for. But I've got my own personal cars, the Viper Track Day Builder course, which is going well. Currently working on doing some crazy dial it up to a 12 brakes for that thing, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to go 6-piston monoblock calipers in the front, 4-piston in the rear, full floating rotors. So I'm working on that with a PFC company right now in terms of what it is, because they don't specifically have a kit for the Viper. So we're having to go through all the technical measurements of rotors and stuff right now to come up with the best platform opportunity. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think that'll be fun too. And obviously I want to get that out. Also, I'll read you guys stuff here. Daytona prototype, hell yes! I want to get a motor. Okay, we gotta find our motorcycle dude. Guys, where's our motorcycle guy? We gotta help him out. This person has been inspired to build a 79 280ZX. That is cool. What is my opinion on a Porsche 996 for a first real sports car? Totally cool, dude. Just get one. I think they have that IMS bearing issue. Just get one that's maintained decently and doesn't have that, and you should be fine. But, hopefully you can work on it yourself and make friends. That helps. Somebody wants to get out and see the Lotus. That's cool. Hope Alice is doing well and you're all staying warm over there. Looking forward to seeing the T125 run. Appreciate it. Lord Brandon. Yes. Well done. I hope you're a better Lord Brandon than the one down in Washington. 300cc. It's a naked bike. 30 horsepower, low torque. It's been around since 2020, I think. Great. That is a great first bike and a smart choice. I'm glad you're not getting something insane like a liter bike. Well done, sir. This person writes, I want to get a motorcycle, but I live in Florida, man. So no, because Florida, man. That's not what he wrote, but basically exactly what he wrote. Bike contact, yay. Okay, I got to read 2 more things, then I get it to work, guys. Hey, Casey, greetings from Philadelphia, PA. Love to hear what you do with your students. I led a Temple University Form SA team and think what Genius Garage does is phenomenal for young people. I appreciate that. Thank you. What's up, Lesser Logic? And working on their own 80s garage with Honda Shadow CBX, blah, blah. That is cool. I dig it, guys. Okay, I got that off. And I gotta drain the fuel to something. Hold on, let me find a bucket of some kind. Oh, YouTuber blows himself up in Fireball with expensive Italian car because he's stupid. What was that line that Goose said from the original Top Gun? It said, the Defense Department regrets to inform you that your sons are dead because they were stupid. Yeah, that's my kind of positive feedback. Casey, isn't that very nice to say somebody's stupid? That can be offensive for people of different IQ levels, or if they seem to have some sort of learning disability. Shut up! Can't somebody just be stupid anymore? I know I like to be sometimes. Do you guys like to be stupid? Or are you just good at it normally? Yeah. It's like my mother used to say, Casey, I'm not making fun of you. It's just there. That was my mom. Yes. Bike is taking a leak, and that fuel does not look like the color it should be. All right. This is going well. Yeah, that's gasoline. How many of you are secretly hoping I burst into flames? Be honest. I'm going to read your comments. This seems like a bad idea. Oh, I'm wearing a cardigan. That's genius. All right, put it down here so it's less splashy splash. Wait. Oh, I can't get. Okay, there we go. All right, what do you guys think here? You rock, dude. I don't know if I rock. What do you think about Chinese car? I know they aren't sold in the U.S., but do you think about them being sold worldwide? Honestly, I don't have a specific opinion on Chinese cars, but I have an opinion on China, and I'm tired of the country. I'm tired of the manufacturing. I'm tired of America selling everything out to it for a quick buck and being cheap, and I think they're a big problem, and I hate communism. So China can eat me. Was that an? That's a good, honest answer. I like it. Let's all be honest. Yes. All right. I'm not running for office right now. I don't have to be politically correct. And even if I was, I wouldn't. And also, the entire politically correct movement and the entire woke movement can be summed up with just don't be a dick. Otherwise, everybody calm down. Okay. This person says, I've been stupid for 23 years. Well done, sir. That's a great streak. I still try, this person writes. Please don't explode. I'm not going to explode. It's the fumes that get you. And this is a well-ventilated garage. By well-ventilated, I mean not even a little right now. I may open a door in a second, but it's warm here. I don't want to be cold. Okay. I have a learning difficulty. I don't care. I know I am not stupid. Fudge political correctness. It's so ridiculous these days. Well, long name dude, I appreciate you, sir. I know, right? What the problem with the internet and all of algorithms are, it's been shanghaied. Oh, I probably can't say that, even though it's been shanghaied by like 0.00001% of the population that lives in a basement has nothing better to do than ruin it for everybody. And then that's been proliferated by corporations that don't have a freaking backbone, and now we're all stuck with it. Well, I'm done with this. So how about you guys be done with it too? Oh, we'll get a lot of fire. First aid kit on the pegboard, decoration only. I know mine is. No, that's the real first aid kit. I don't know what all's in it. Casey for next Ghost Rider reboot. It's kind of funny. All right, so the fuel's out. That's good. That's a start. Turn off the pet cock. Casey, you have a pet cock? Let's go to reserve. I should just turn it to that to start with. You guys know the difference there? Why I started peeing again? So when you ride a motorcycle around, it has no fuel gauge, you turn it to main, and there's like 2 ways to fuel to get in. So you ride it until you start running out of gas on the main, and then you're like, oh crap, how do I get to a gas station? Well, you switched over to reserve, and then that tells you, hey idiot, there's still a little fuel, but now you need to go get gas. And the reason I'm an idiot now is because I just wanted to empty it, so I should have just gone straight to reserve, but I didn't. But now we learned this today. I've done this to teach you all a valuable lesson. You're welcome. Also, no one asked me why I'm wearing glasses. I'm surprised, but I don't really care because I'm not that self-absorbed. I'm just somewhat self-conscious, but I kind of like wearing glasses now. Except my daughter poked me in the eye. What about the Viper Hwang? Oh, I'm sorry, you said wing. Could you cut the horizontal part and put a proper airfoil instead of changing it? That is a brilliant question, sir, and I thought about that. Yes and no. No, because if I cut it there, it wouldn't have the curve, and it just had a straight airfoil, like straight that way, the most reasonable way to make one. The glass would hit it on the way out. And also, if I do that, I will destroy the wing, and I may not like the end product. So if I wanted to do that, I would probably make a mold of the sides and just make a wing that would do that. But if I want to go to that effort to make something that might end up looking dumb, I should probably just put a proper like GT3 racing wing on it, which I have. But then that's more holes. So for right now, I'm being lazy and leaving the Hennessy Hwang on it because it looks cool and it's less work for me. All right, the internet really is annoying. You get these extremist screeching Karens all over the place, causing people unnecessary hassle. That is accurate. Long name, dude. Oh man, I'm feeling it now. I should probably open a window. I'm gonna open a window. What's your genuine opinion? I love it when people start off with that. You're saying, Casey, say things that will get you canceled. On rotary engine powered cars, performance-wise, they make a lot of noise. They sound like popcorn popper, and they're dirty and they break. Have you ever driven a well-tuned rotary car? Actually, no. Most people who like rotary engines like them for smooth power delivery. That's true. I've driven a few rotary engine RX-7s. I dig them. They're cool. They're fun. It's not my thing. It's Rob Dom's thing. Also, have you ever noticed that Rob Dom's name, if you say it fast and repeatedly, it kind of sounds like an idling rotary engine, like Rob Dom. I just think that's funny. Okay. Could you just install a rear-facing fan and have active underbody downforce? No. There's a more effective way to do that. If you're actually putting a ducted fan in to create active downforce, you do it with a skirt. Not my wife's skirt. A car skirt. There's a difference. Rather than blowing a diffuser. If you want to blow a diffuser, you put your exhaust on it or just don't. Which I might do, but that's more work. And right now I don't want to. The Viper kind of looks cool in 60s. So it's a step sort of thing, guys. We did it in the first video. So I got the interior stuff done. Seats, pedals, steering wheel, all that jazz. It's great. Done. I don't give a crap about the roll bar or safety harness right now. I can just cinch down the normal ones. So forget safety for a minute. It's safe enough. Don't crash. And I got the slick tires. We got the KW coilover suspension, which hopefully will be cool. And then we're going to have the brakes, which will be epic. So that'll take care of that stuff. And then PWR, formerly known as CNR in Indianapolis, is making the radiator and oil cooler for it, which is going to be amazing. It's going to cool, actually. And I'm going to reseal the air conditioning, so I might have air conditioning, which would be sweet because I'm old. And then I'm going to do probably a AccuSump, so it won't lose oil pressure if it starts. And I'm going to do some trap doors in the oil pan. And then we're going to call it a day there, go track it, see how it's doing, and then decide where to go from there. So that's kind of going to be the stage. What's up, Brendan? Stopping to say hey. Roots from Monroe, Michigan, just up the road. Okay. Hey, Casey, what's a good beginner motorcycle? Something with less than 500 cc's that's reliable and has good brakes and tires and suspension. I'll leave that to you. But honestly, it'll be a lot more fun. I genuinely mean that. Like, don't let your dumb friends and stuff be like, oh, get 600, 750, 1000 cc, they're Harley Gixxer turbo. Screw those people. They're idiots. Buy something that you can handle. You can move around. It's not too heavy. It's not unwieldy. It doesn't make so much horsepower. It's going to be reliable because you're going to have the time of your life. Just right. Kind of doesn't matter. Just take pride in what you got. Don't spend too much money. Get something cool. And then after you're good, then you can decide where you want to go from there. But if you go getting some crazy ass bike to start with, not only will you potentially get hurt, you're not going to have as much fun. And I want to see you have fun. Okay. Also, I want to see you not get all fumigated. So I'm going to put this outside. 1 second. I'll come back, people. Yes. I swear I'm coming back. Hold on. Boy, snot rockets over here. Okay, step 1, drained fuel. Okay, I did that, took those off, took the fuel line off. I need to disconnect the throttle quadrants, which is easier to do after you yank the car. So I thought you were going to come off easier than that. Damn it. That's annoying. I really wanted to spill fuel on my pants. Stupid. Where do I want to stick this? I can tell you where I'm going to shove it. That was a butt joke. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, show of hands. And by hands, I mean just comment. Let's find the easiest one. Like, how many people, on a scale from 1 to 10, and you can write a 72, truly despise the entirety of the woke culture and politically correct culture? And if you, in fact, despise it, tell me why you think it's actually being used and proliferated. Because I think that's a thing that's fun to talk about in the garage. Because I have a feeling you guys out there watching are not a bunch of dicks, metaphorically speaking. Because I know I'm not. And I know that my identity does not mean who I am as a person entirely. And I'm tired of all this. And I have a feeling you guys are too. So let's talk about it. We're in a garage. Nobody's watching. It's just us, which is not true at all. And these idiots are going to try to cancel me. I don't care. I don't care at all. Okay. All right. What tool was I going to use? I don't know. Let's just use me on those pliers. Hold on. I want to wipe up the gas. Giving you guys an opportunity to comment on how much you hate wokeness. But honestly, if you guys out there find some value to it, then do comment and tell us what that is. Not to be roasted, but because I'm having a hard time finding any value in it. Okay. Oh, Lou the dinosaur. What the heck? My friend from Saudi, yes. 10. Just no need. Just be nice to each other. Yes, Daniel, I agree. 11. It's about control. 1984. Correct. Also, David Browning. On a scale of 1 to 10, the woke culture are easily a solid 8 to 10 despised. I would say that's accurate across the board, including the entirety of the United States. I'm getting tired of politics in general, just a bunch of BS these days. Also accurate, why I'm starting a new YouTube channel called The Golden Shovel with Casey Push. I might get rid of the Casey Push part because it just sounds dumb. But shovel because BS, yes. So we'll see about that. Go down there and subscribe, Golden Shovel. It's in the comment description below. Yes. Go there. Young generation is getting an overcorrection for acceptance and tolerance. Yeah, why? Why? United States has been the best place to have an equal start, and people want to come immigrate. Like, if we were such a horrible racist country, then why are there tens of thousands of people illegally immigrating, like literally jumping borders to come here? Come on. Okay. It is 1984 in reality is restrictive and horrible. I agree. The worst part is there will be a swing in the other direction eventually. Yeah, that's actually the scary part, Rooney W, is the backlash swing the other direction. The other direction, we kind of know what it is. But let's hope we can just get to a good place. I think we're going to get to a good place. I don't think it's going to go past center the other way. I think it's going to be nice, but I think we got to get back quick. Any beers left? Oh, I need to get a beer. Can I do that on YouTube? Do you guys know? I'm not going to get a beer. I'm going to get a fizzy water bread drink. Yeah, that's it. But I also think some anti-woke people are just as bad. Yeah, I don't know how many there are, though. I think the general populace is pretty anti-woke. The pendulum has snapped. Where did it land? Hold your opinions and don't hate people for thinking different than you. Who are you speaking to, E46 wagon lover? Hold on. Hold your opinions and don't hate people for thinking different than you. Let's talk about this comment. First of all, if you're speaking to me, this is my channel. And I do talk here. And I have opinions. And so does everybody else. It's called freedom of speech. And don't hate people for thinking different than you. Why do you think that anybody here now or myself hates anybody for thinking differently than we do? Why would you think that? And see, that's the problem, because this person's now accusing everybody and assuming. That's not fair at all. The thing of it is, we're all tired of this ridiculous movement that's about power and control and being seized by politicians that don't give a rat's behind about any people or the movements they're doing for the sake of power and control. That's the problem. This is a together thing. We're together. We're not all the same. Clearly, there's people from all over the world watching. We're just tired of this crap. We want to be people. Okay. All right. I'm done with that for now. I'm going to get a beer. Watch the bike. Sit there. Wait, I'm going to turn it a little bit. Yeah, here I go. Beer run. It's not beer. It's fizzy water, bread water. Okay, I'm back. Okay, the carburetors. We're supposed to work on a bike, right? Preach, Casey. Yes. Uh-oh. We're supposed to have flying cars, but we have... Well, I don't know what you're saying. I'm speaking about woke people. Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. E46 wagon lover. I didn't know where you were going with that. You got to be a little more clear on the internet. We get triggered and freak out. Okay, yeah, no. Well, here's the thing. The woke people, the true woke people. Here, okay, I'm gonna just say it straight up. I couldn't deal with this one friend anymore because he was all super woke, and I've known him for years, and I've been like busting my ass, volunteering time to help young people, regardless of where they're from or what color their skin. Who gives a shit? Like, who the hell is racist anymore? Like, honestly, I'm helping a bunch of different kids just because they're good kids, right? Well, this guy's been woke for years and shoving it down everybody's throat, and then one day I realized he doesn't do anything to help anybody. Except he just spews a bunch of woke crap so he can pat himself on the back and feel good. Meanwhile, I've actually been busting my butt to do it, and he dogs on everything I believe. And I'm like, hold on, you're full of crap, and you suck. And I'm done with this. So I hope that made sense. I kind of just said it like I would in the garage. Also, anybody watching that's a big professional, you're part of a corporation or a series, God knows what, you think I don't know how to behave and can't work. Yeah, no, that's not how that works. I actually know what I'm doing, and people are tired of this crap, and I'm just not going to take that kind of crap anymore. And also, are you guys not tired of people that waste your time? Do you not want to just strangle them? Just choke them out, not hurt them. Just, for wasting your time. I do. I really do. I really, really want to do that. Anyway. People waste other people's time too much. I really hate that. I like people that are respectful of time. I try to be very respectful of other people's time. Okay. All right, I'll read your comments in just a sec, guys. Yeah. I gotta work on this. Okay, that's one. Genius. See, I'll get the other one out. Oh, I had it a minute ago if I was smart. Here it goes. Don't need tools. I don't need my fingers. I am the only tool I need. Oh, God.
This is me just talking in a box with no one to talk back. I'll read your comments in a minute. It makes me feel less insane. Thank you for being here, everybody. Oh, did I unplug that? Is it out? Yes, they are. Okay, we're gonna have to dismantle these, and I'll have to turn them upside down and dump the fuel out, which will probably go in my pants. Okay. So I don't know if you guys are into carburetors much, but so check this out. There's a piston right in here with the diaphragm that's vacuum operated, and this goes up and down with vacuum, and that's the needle that's tapered, and that's where the fuel comes out. But you can see behind it, it's still plugged because there is the throttle. See the throttle opening and closing. See me turning this pulley here? If you can see that, that's what you do with the throttle on the bike. So when I'll open that up so you can see the throttle's opening and closing here. See the throttle? You can open it all the way, but because of the nature of the way the vacuum works, this isn't just going to rip right open. It's going to come up and down. It's going to be a smooth operation. This is like a street bike carburetor. Works perfectly fine, but racing ones are a little different. There's your lesson. All right. I asked this in one of your Viper videos. So here are the questions. Have you inspected the chassis for potential cracks? No. Just asking for safety reasons. I remember you had a crash with the Viper. No, I'm just going to go with it, dude. I've been driving it that long. It's going to be fine. If it cracks, I'll weld it. Yeah, no, really. Honestly, it's a street car. I'm not that concerned about it. The thing's built like a brick poop house. Okay, but I appreciate your question. And you said one, but I see no second question. I want a second question. Let's go back to E46 Wagon Lover. Casey, I love what you do because you are the change you want in the world. That's what I try to do, dude. I'm only here once. Hey, guys, heads up. We're all going to die, and sooner than we'd like. So what are we doing? Let's go do something. Also, reason why I hate people wasting others' time. Who has time for that? If you're wasting people's time, you suck. Okay. The dinosaur comment was relating to spilling gas on yourself. Smell of mechanic's perfume. Oh, yes. Mechanic eau de toilette. The BD40 cologne. Yeah, I would totally get that too if it weren't like $200. I know what we're talking about. Mechanic cologne. Are you going to make any DIY projects like carpentry and stuff like that? I was doing my slot car track downstairs in the basement. Oh, god damn it. Fucking. Oh, hold on. I just spilled fuel and it's soaking into my knee. See, I'm genius. Look how smart I am. I'd like to say I'm smarter than that, but the evidence is clearly stacked against me right now. And you're all here to see it. You're welcome. Comment if you're having fun. I'm not loopy, I swear. Hold on. By the way, they did a study once that said NASCAR drivers have a much higher tolerance to fumes, which I would believe back in the day, in the 80s and 90s. Nowadays, I don't think so. It isn't that way. I will tell you this, and be totally honest. The Genius Garage yellow Corvette, I'm kind of glad we sort of retired it for a while because I didn't really like driving it that much. It could put out so many fumes on the false grid that I feel my nose hairs are curling. And there's some things about it that's just like, so yeah, it's cool to drive a race car, but some race cars are cooler than others. And I'm not getting any younger. I don't know. I sound like an old man. I don't care. Here we go. Okay, what do you guys got? I love cars and it's my hobby, but I'm a piano technician by trade. Interesting. I take that. Are you going to make any DIY? Okay, we already talked about that. Oh, standard chats have a limit to the number of letters I type. Well, Sir John Walter Viper question guy, hit me with more questions and I will find them. You put the genius into Genius Garage. Maybe, but you forgot the air quotes on Genius. Nobody light a match. Don't light a match. With the risk of sending you on a new tangent, I think you should reach out to Mike Rowe. I agree! If it hasn't been suggested already, you two teaming up would be the scourge of Capitol Hill. That would be fun. Actually, today, I'm drinking my green soda. I was corresponding with somebody on Capitol Hill, and we'll be meeting with them again and doing some things that you guys would all appreciate. I'm just going to leave it at that right now. I mean, I could talk about it, but I'm not going to right now. We'll save that for Golden Shovel later. I'm trying to make a difference. Okay. How's life with your daughter? My wife is 10 weeks pregnant, and it has been the most exciting, terrifying thing in my life. Good. Yeah, I get it. It should be. Enjoy it, though. Life is fantastic. I Love her to pieces. And the best, I don't know if it's, I got one piece of wisdom epiphany I had, I'll tell you in a second. And this is the thing that I seem to think right now. So they always talk about time goes really fast. By the way, we got to work on these carburetors. I'm going to move the computer just a sec. They say it goes too fast, life, right? And whether it's easy, fun, hard, difficult, whatever, you have to enjoy the here and now with your kid. Enjoy it fully, soak it in. Even if it's annoying, just make it be good. Even if it's annoying, enjoy the annoying. But also look forward to the change and the growth in the future to come. And I think if you do both those things, that's the best way to enjoy life with a kid with no regrets. I don't know. I've never gone to the future and back. That's just my best guess. And then my one piece of wisdom is, and this relates to another powerfully controversial issue that I'm not going to talk about right now, but I think you guys will get where I'm going, is after the baby was born, I had a bit of a epiphany, because when the baby was in my wife's belly, like a fetus, I would talk to it and she would react. I had a name, like we already named her, like, I could get her to react and kind of boop around more. And actually, once I got her too excited as a fetus, yet unborn, that she got the hiccups. And I'm like, oh, calm down, baby. I'm sorry. Right. And so the baby was born, and the connection it was crazy, because, we're already forming a relationship before the baby was born and I realized, I'm like, oh my God, like, you weren't just born. Like, that's just a figure of speech. Like, we already had a relationship. You've been around. And so for me, her being born was the equivalent of meeting a pen pal you had for a long time for the first time in real life. So there's already a relationship there's with a real person. It's just you meet him for the first time. So it's fascinating. I have a new perspective on what a birthday is, and being born is. It's about the beginning. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, enough of that. Carbonated barley extract, maybe. How about the bushing from control arms to engine transmission mounts? Are they good or worn out? I have replaced them, sir, on the Viper. If you would want to change them, maybe harden bushings for the track. That's smart. I think the stock ones will be okay for now. I don't want it to last. We'll see. I'm not sure. It's not an Indy car or something. It's a Viper, right? Like, it can have a little compliance to make it last longer and be more reliable and stuff. So it's a little bit of a compromise, but all that stuff's really good. Okay, I'm going to move the computer. Keep typing, guys. I'll come back to it. Oh, I need my carbs and beer. Oh, look at this. I'm getting my carbs. And that's not funny. It's a dad joke. I'm sorry. All right, well, you can see me. This isn't so bad. Hold on. You guys hang out, type away, say something hilarious, make fun of me. I don't care. All right. Okay, I can throw this away. That's junk. I need to make some room for these carbs. I need to make some room. I tell you what, guys. So kind of like now, in the last few months, it was the first time in my life, well, except for back when I had a condo, but that wasn't as good, that I had my own garage, like at home, that had my own tools in it, that I could actually get real work done. And I've got, my personal tools. I used to loan in the Genius Garage. They're right there. I'll show you in a second. And a tool bench. And, recently I invested in new tools. And so I gave all my old tools to one of the past Genius Garage students, nice young man. And I thought that would be good to get him on his way. I knew he was really appreciative and he'd have them forever and it would mean something to him, or at least I thought that. And it seems that it did have that effect. So, that was nice to give the old tools to him. And I got new tools so I can do better work. And I can do it here with you guys. So hopefully this video is kind of successful. And give it a reason to do it again, because then I get to work in the shop and make content. And we get to hang out. So hopefully it's a win-win across the board. But it's a lose because I can't play copyrighted music, which I would like to do. Excuse me. I like to do. Okay. All right. I have a mallet, and I'm going to hit something. It's fine. By the way, if you like the way the seat looks, it's leather, and I didn't like it when I got it. It was way too light. So I took black spray paint. I kept spray painting it in turbine oil I had left over from the turbine Batmobile. And then I just kept soaking the leather in the turbine oil. And then the black paint that was in it gave this cool vintage look, and the seat's like really nice and supple because it's well oiled. So that was cool. All right, where am I going to put this stupid laptop? Okay. In the meantime, let's see what your comments and questions are. Somebody writes, Butter Biscuits writes, yo! Or maybe he passed out. All right. Okay, let's see what you guys have got here. I have my good tools in the basement and crap tools in the garage because others living here constantly leave the garage doors open. That's bad. Bikes like these are so expensive here. Where is here, Nabil? Looks at Casey. Does being in a college or trade school or having more or less automotive experience change your chances at getting into Genius Garage? Not really. No. Let's see. Trade school versus college doesn't matter. It just matters if you're the kind of person that's going to have the biggest Genius Garage will be the biggest, best impact in your life to go somewhere. Automotive experience, having some is good. The ability to actually work and figure things out because you need to have some experience to work with because you can go have a much bigger impact in life if you've already done some stuff. So it's kind of like if you're going to music school and you've never picked up an instrument before, you do a lot better if you've already picked up an instrument a little bit before. Does that make sense? So, yeah, get to work, man. I'm not sure, but you should be able to play any music as long as you don't make a profit from the video stream. I mean, I can, but I just don't even want to. You want to hear me sing? I could do that. What do you think about YouTube CEO stepping down, and what is your opinion about the new CEO? I don't have an opinion on any of that yet. I only just saw it happen. I'd be curious to find out why. I don't know anything about it. Do any of you know any reason about it? I hope YouTube becomes less woke. Okay. Do I play any instrument? Define play. The answer could be yes or no, depending on that. Pakistan Man, I've been following you since the Petrolicious videos. Awesome content and Goose with the big wing and White Wheels looks sick. Thanks, dude. Okay, you're in Pakistan. Thank you. Nice to have you here. Okay, not true. YouTube will often end a live stream if it hears copyrighted music playing, and we're not going to do that. YouTube is giving strike to some gun channels. Gee, I wonder why. Okay, let's do some work here. Oh God! Oh man, I'm crashing into bicycles. There's bicycles hanging up in my head. I hit my head on that all the time. Look at this. This is kind of funny. I'm floating high above the bicycles. We're having if somebody's tuning in right now, welcome to tuning in. We're having an out-of-body experience. I've died. There is the light. I've crashed my bicycle. Oh, just kidding. I'm in the garage. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this might work. Hold up. I might be smart. Put it right next to this soldering iron. Yeah, okay. I thought I had this clean. Apparently I don't. I do not. It's not as cool as a view. There's bicycles, whatever. Deal with it, I guess? Okay. Does this view suck? A little? Kinda? I don't know. All right. Do you think somebody could go pro from Tug Racing? Or is it all sponsors? What is Tug Racing? Hamilton Sullivan. I'll answer it if I know. So I've been basically fresh out of high school, but I've been slowly chipping away at restoring my Alfetta for 3 years. Would that be a good thing to use for GG or any automotive trade job? In terms of good thing to put on your resume? Yes, it would. And actually, working on cars, if you're trying to go for an engineering job, if you worked on cars or changed an engine and stuff, you should put that on your resume because it matters. Because jobs want to see that you have actual real-world experience and you're not just some dumb kid that gets A's in only a classroom because they don't like that. I mean, it's okay, but like, it's not what your mama told you, potentially. Carburetors, shear balls. Okay, so basically, I got to take these things apart and stick them where the sun don't shine. Okay. Let's see. Where's my screwdrivers? I bought all these new tools. I don't know where my screwdrivers are. Where the heck? Oh, it's on the Mercy logo. Hold on. God, Casey, you suck. This video sucks. Okay. Casey, your wing on your car is not functional. Not true. It's functioning as a table. This will probably go badly. You're welcome. Oh, that doesn't even use a screwdriver. All right, Togue Racing. Did anybody say what that was? What are the air horns from? What, right there? My 1931 Buick came with it. I didn't like them. I don't want to put them back on. Togue is a mountain pass racing, so backroads racing. Is it legal or illegal? Like legal sanctioned thing with like rules and stuff, or is it just a bunch of nutcases? No offense. Like I like being a nut, but I'm being honest. How would I put that on my resume? I was thinking of adding it, but I'm not sure how to use it or where to put it. Well, if it's mechanical, hands-on fabrication, mechanical restoration skills, and then just put restoration in 19 whatever, Alfetta, whatever, and just a brief description, because then if they want to bring it up, they can bring it up, but it's not going to hurt you. You know, I mean, I don't know if you're planning to be a bartender, that doesn't really relate, but maybe it gives you more to talk about when you're making a martini or a old fashioned. I don't know. So, does anybody think this is funny or weird? I do. You order the drink called an old fashioned, but never give someone an old fashioned unless it's consensual. That's a bad joke. I'm canceled. Okay, I don't care. Cancel me already. Jeez. We should start a club. Club canceled. Because once you're canceled, what are they going to do to you? Okay. Columbus, Ohio. Sorry I'm late to the party. John Bierman, can you repost everything I missed? No, you can't. You're late, John Bierman. I know John Bierman. It's not a snowflake. This is not Bowling Green State University that's trying to be more liberal than the San Francisco Bay Area, and you know I'm right. And I'm teasing a guy. No, everybody calm down. John, you better be laughing at this so they don't think I'm a total jerk. Or you can say I'm a total jerk. Howdy. Mordecai Zibkoff. I remember you commenting before. List hours working in the profession. I don't know if that. I don't think that has anything to do with so much as the years and when you did stuff and what you did, and then let them do it. Hours in the profession is just a number. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. I don't. When I see stuff like that, I'm not in that. What happened to the Porsche 944 build? I don't have a Porsche 944 right now. I'll have to get another one. Greetings from Sweden. What's up? Just had an old fashioned last night, and then I saw Andrew Dice Clay. Wow. Hello from Arkansas. Thankfully, I live in Oklahoma. My dad said the best thing ever. Some people have 15 years experience, and others have one time 15 years experience. Interesting. Okay, so here is that slide with the diaphragm. So the diaphragm's got to be right because it works on vacuum. Here's the needle, the tapered needle, and that goes down the jet, and that meters how much fuel is able to come out of there. So there's that. So I'm going to set this down. It doesn't matter which carburetor that goes into. It can go in either. It's fine. I don't know if you guys want to see my face that bad or not. All right. Hey, we never got to talking, you guys. Any of you guys have ever been at crossroads in your life? Like you've done everything you can for certain things, and you like laid the groundwork for a number of different roads to pan out, and you've done everything, but you come to a point in life where you're like, okay, that's it. If this doesn't work, I'm not going down that road anymore, and I'm gonna go 100% at whatever works. And if nothing works, here's what I'm gonna do. And if something kind of kicks or whatever, this is my new thing. So it's like a crossroads, right? Maybe not a crossroads. Like crossroad connotates you have a choice. Maybe you, I'm going to lose all these screws. Maybe you're like cresting a hill and you think there's roads there, but you're not going to know until you get over the hill and you're moving, and then you got to figure it out. But either way, Mordecai Zukov, Casey for president. Thank you, sir. So is that a $10 donation to my campaign? Because I will happily use it. So, have any of you ever ran for office or held a public office in politics or the government? I would like to hear that. That's an interesting thing, isn't it, to think about? I'm not completely bitter about the government and our process in America. I think there's a lot of powers that be that want all of the populace to hate our own government and have no faith in it whatsoever because it's in their best interest. And I can tell you a lot about them. Anyway, but I think there's still a lot of great things about America. And I think one of our biggest challenges, or the biggest challenge, is the extreme danger of social media and power.
As with anything with power, we'll be fighting over it for sure. Okay, I'm going to hold this upside down over a bucket. Hold on. Let me get a drain pan. I'll even turn the computer. Let's just go together. You're welcome, people. I got you, fam. By the way, it's kind of cold in here, hence why I'm wearing a hat. But if you want to make fun of me for wearing a hat, go right ahead. Okay. I'm going to set this down. Okay. Here is my bucket. Oh, yes. There's fuel in it. Here we go. Yay. Is it bougie that I'm rebuilding carburetors from a custom motorcycle, wearing a cardigan and a Rolex? Yeah, kind of. Okay. What would you think? I didn't actually work? I should probably put a different sweater on. This one's going to stink. In all honesty. All right. What are you guys saying? Kind of legal. It's very illegal. What's illegal? What the heck are you guys talking about? Oh, racing. If you think about it, hill climb racers can be legal too, racing, head-to-head hill climb racing. Oh, are we talking about illegal racing? Okay, here's what I have to say about illegal racing. It's illegal. You need to get in and get out, or don't go in at all. And if you can use that to elevate your career or life and success from it, awesome. I mean, that's what Ed Boley did. That's not a dig. That's true. Cannonball Run is illegal AF, and I won't do one for that reason. But if you do it and you're successful, cool. But like, don't be mad if you get bit. Okay, I'm gonna throw this over there. I'm gonna be cold. Do I have enough sweater? You guys don't care if I'm cold. All right. What happened to the Porsche 944 built for the school kids? Oh, the black one. Yeah. So we built that up with the guys, got it running, got it nice, and then Jesus Garage sold it because those guys were gone. And I'll be honest, the car takes up a lot of space. So learned a lot. It was a really great thing, and it sold. And obviously, the money went directly to Genius Garage. So that's going to be used for fixing up the Indy car or travel or insurance or field trips or whatever. So, this person's deeply hurt and offended, LOL. John Bierman. Good, John Bierman. You should be. Yeah, maybe they'll give you a scholarship to BGSU. You're well on your way, sir. Okay, cool cheetah poster. What's your favorite cheat in racing? Oh, I used to have a cheetah, and I made that poster at a race once. What's my favorite cheat in racing? The one that helps me win that I don't know about because somebody else did. I don't know. I don't really care for cheating. I realize that in racing they call the rule book a blueprint for losers because there's lots of cheating in racing. But ideally, I don't like cheating. Hey Casey, you're going to pick back up on the zero this year? Yes, I promise. But we had a conversation earlier about it's like a time and money thing, and I need to have a career and make a living, and there's a lot of time that goes into it, and I don't recoup that money from views. So I will get to it when I can, guys. But unfortunately, that's one of those things that will ruin your life. And if I just work on the zero, like I will go nowhere in life. And I would prefer to do both. So just please be a little patient on the zero. NASCAR had some cool cheats. They did indeed. Hey, Casey, do you have a spiffy espresso machine? Nah. I have an espresso machine. My wife got me a little one. I shouldn't say no. I guess it's spiffy. But I don't have like a super duper fancy expensive hootenanny kind of thing, All right, so back to the carburetors, you guys. So I took off the diaphragm cover at the top. Here, we'll just turn it here. There. You can look at my pants. Okay. So these are the float bowls. So this is the bottom of the carburetor here on the top. And the float bowls is where a reservoir of gasoline will sit. And it's important that the reservoir of gasoline is a particular level or height so that it when the low pressure is formed by the air flowing through it at speed, it meters the proper amount of fuel and everything works the way it's intended. And to maintain a height of fluid in it, so it's gravity-fed fuel from the tank because the tank's above the engine, there is something called a float and a needle. Now the float, can you guys guess what a float does? It floats. Okay, so anyway, it's on a little lever, and that lever pushes a needle in a hole, the hole that the fuel comes out of, closed to stop the fuel. Oh gosh, look at this. What a disaster. God darn it. Man. Okay. So here's the float. See how it moves?
That's all it needs to do to float. When it goes like that, it closes the fuel from coming in more. So if you look here inside the bowl, it's turned this weird blue and gross, and there's crap down here in the bottom, varnish and junk. So this is clearly clogged stuff up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully take off this gasket. So hope and pray I can use it again. Now the rest of this is all metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to try to wipe off some of this crap so it doesn't end up in my chemical dip guy. But I'm going to just take this thing and drop it down in the that bucket of chemicals I got. And I'm guessing the chemicals are similar to what's in carbon choke cleaner. And then it's specifically formulated to break down the chemical or molecular bonds or whatever the heck of gasoline varnish. So I'm also going to remove some of these pieces because I want the chemical. Ew, that is gross. Wow. Okay, I want the chemicals to be able to get to in all the orifices and break it all down. So, and these screws and stuff that don't need to be stripped, I'm just going to put them in these little caps. Remember, from the top of the carburetors, they make nice little buckets. So this is one thing that goes in the bucket. I am going to find the bucket. I'm finding the bucket. It's buckets of fun. Yeah. Okay, here we go. That's a bad idea. I'm not going to open it there. I'll spill it. And it'll be tears, nothing but tears. Okay, so what's going on with you guys? Say anything cool? Somebody writes, damn. Old NASCAR hack. Do you use ethanol-free fuel in your classics? When I can, but life is difficult. Cheating and racing leads to innovation in technology, sales, and safety. By the way, ethanol and fuel seems dumb. I've got an idea. We're America. Let's take our food and turn it into gasoline so that politicians can make dumb people think that's a good idea and the government can just give them money. I think that's how that all works. I mean, it's cool we can do it, but it's not great for cars. Sinks when it has a pinhole in it. Yeah. Anyone ever soldered up jets, then re-drilled them before? Debating doing it, avoid spending even more money on stupid jets. Well, Alpha Tasteless, I have done just that very sort of thing on my Countach when I had it 1,000,000 years ago because I could barely afford it. It was everything I owned and I had to work on it myself. So yeah, I've done that. But if you're going to do that, you have to have all the right super precision drill bits and stuff. So if you're going to do that, come up with a good plan and go from there. I think if you got an Alpha, ooh, that is some gross looking gunk. If you got an Alpha, there's a good chance that you don't have too many jets because Alphas are usually, what, 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder? Oh, soak it down. Oh, my phone's ringing. Who's bugging me? This is probably somebody calling me to tell me why it's a bad idea to go live. No, it's spam. Okay, put the top back on so I don't die of fumes. Okay, there we go. You know what sucked? Is it was the wrong chemicals and it just ate through all the metal. Okay. Bad news. The new YouTube CEO is worse. He's pushing for more censorship and NFTs. Are you serious? I do have a bunch of super tiny drill bits. Good. Okay. Well, you need to know exactly what the measurement is. So if you have calipers or whatever. I was at Barrett-Jackson this year and saw a Batmobile. It was your Batmobile. If it was the Michael Keaton 1989 Aero 1 and was powered by a jet engine, then yeah, it was the one I built. But I don't own it anymore, and I didn't own it then, so whoever sold it is the one that got the money. Building a customer C5 Corvette, swap ATSV, IG brakes on a 4-piston. What about your car's extended warranty? Yeah. If you tried using sonic jewelry cleaners instead of chemicals, that would be cool, but those cost money and take up space, and I don't do this that often, so I've not found a need for that yet. Jets are expensive, and I can't keep buying jets that may or not work. Yeah, dude, no, I get it. Learn how to solder that crap up and drill it. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, you got it. Did you sell the Batmobile for close to the price it sold for? I'm only going to say this about how much the Batmobile sold for. It sold for enough to not make me feel bad about the thing that I made, and it sold for not enough to not make me feel bad for what I sold it for. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. I thought, frankly, it could have or should have sold for more on Barrett-Jackson, especially with how much they were promoting it. But, you know, they did nice write-ups. It was nice publicity, so I was honored by all that. They included me in their, you know, press releases and stuff. But I do think the very boomer crowd of Barrett-Jackson was arguably not the right demographic for that car. Because did you guys notice all the lunatics buying like $500,000 hot rodded out muscle cars and stuff, and muscle cars for like $1 million? Like, are you stupid? They made 27,000 Corvettes in 1967 alone. Like, that's not a rare car. Muscle cars are not rare. Oh, I got one and one in all these colors. It's a stupid Camaro. Like, are you dumb? Like, I guess let the boomers buy their muscle cars for too much money, and then maybe keep the prices slightly lower of stuff that's actually rare and cool. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But that's their thing, and that's what they want to pay. So good for them. I also have another theory that's going to sound kind of mean, but it's probably very true. Barrett-Jackson does well because it can let people who have money that like cars go sit there and be on TV for a while and feel like a hero in front of their buddies for spending a lot of money and getting something, so they feel like they won at life, even though they probably haven't, and they hoard all their money and they never did anything. So Barrett-Jackson, I think, is a big component at making the people buying it feel good about themselves, and that's where a lot of Barrett-Jackson's success comes from. That's my gut feeling. I don't know. I have not done any psychological studies, of course, and that's not a dig on Barrett-Jackson. It's brilliant marketing. But I might suggest for people buying cars at Barrett-Jackson, don't ruin your kids or grandkids' future just because you want to feel special at an auction. That would be lame. Okay. Or do. I don't care. Okay, there does come a point where what are you going to do? You know what I mean? You try to change the world and make it better, and people are just dumb. Okay, what do we got here? I'm back from walking dogs. How's fixing going? Well, Terry Sapala, I'm currently taking things apart and putting them in a bucket of goo. Oh, look at that. There's less junk in this one. That's fascinating. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I don't know if a Batmobile really has to be timed with a Batman movie release. Should have waited since Keaton is going to be Batman again. He is? I don't know about... Is he? Wait, is he? Wait, hold up. You guys know about this? So Michael Keaton is going to be Batman again? Is that a thing? I heard something the other day of the old Batman going, I'm Batman. And then they showed like a new Batman. He's like, I'm Batman. And it sounded just like Michael Keaton. I'm like, wow, that sounds like the old. So it sounds like maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Tell me, give me your secrets. Don't float. You're metal. You're not supposed to float. It's not a battleship. We're not trying to do that. Sink, damn it. Sink like the Chinese fleet. Okay. Keaton as Batman is back. New Flash. Is Keaton going to be Batman in some new Flash movie? I have no idea. That's interesting, though. At least it's going. It's weird and great watching you live in YouTube. Hope you do more of these too. Though, as well as videos if you got time for both. I don't know, man. We're just going to try it. I just thought I'd do a long video and talk to you guys. What the heck? It's fun. Like, I'm a real person, too. You know, I do these darn YouTube videos all and put in a ridiculous amount of time in doing them and putting them out and all. And I put it out there and talk to you guys in the comments, but that's it. But I thought this would be a little more fun. We can just kind of like hang out, right? What vehicle have you sold and regretted? My Countach. I don't want to talk about it. Great seeing you live, Casey. Curious if you have a recommendation on a first set of movable lifts, the ones we've seen at the garage, looking to start doing my own basing. You talking about like the 4-post one? I just bought a good price 4-post lift a long time ago for storage because you can move it. It's not actually bolted to the floor, so don't live in an earthquake zone like California, although that shouldn't be the only reason stopping you from living in California. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know. Just whatever's not going to break and is a good buy, man. Just figure it out. I don't have a recommendation on one. Just don't get one that's going to break. Have you tried 3D printer to help with personal projects? No, I hate 3D printers. No, I really do, guys. I almost never use computer design or computer help at all. Because when you're prototyping things and doing it fast, you can design it in your head a lot faster than you can in a computer. And if you're skilled at fabrication, you can build something a lot faster. And 3D printed, from my experience, it's not very useful. It just isn't. You know, and for something to be useful, the amount of time you have to invest is just absurd. And the high level of equipment is absurd. So all the stuff that I want to own or build, I can just hand fabricate a lot faster. So that's all. But you get to a point. But here's the thing: the value of 3D printing is more like low production. So if you're making a low production, you need to make multiples that are same. Well, that's cool. You still have a crap load of time in designing something. So I've always just been fabricating and making things one off, which is cool for me as an individual, as like an artist. But that's terrible for a business or for production. So it is what it is. If I ever go into business at making many things, I will. But actually, to be fair, to my friend from South. Oh, that's why it's running like garbage. Well, part of the reason. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at that. Oh, doesn't it look nice? There's little holes in it that are not working properly. Damn it. I had this clean last year. The best laid plans of mice. So my goal is, I've been taking, so check this out, guys. You guys ever hear people talking about like dopamine hits, the things that make you happy? You're like, oh, I'm going to go shopping and get some dopamine, or whatever, right? So, buying cars is cool, or projects. It's like the dopamine hit, right? And people are into that. But so I have been making myself take pride and enjoy fixing my stuff up. And it's not the same like hit necessarily as buying something, but it gives you a longer term sense of self-satisfaction. So for instance, the Gallardo here doesn't need anything. I fixed it all up. There's a couple of detailing things I can do to it. The car looks great, it runs great, it's all maintained, everything's fresh, so I can just drive it. And then that gives me a sense of satisfaction because I got a car I can be really proud in and drive around. And then so that's why I'm working on other things. And now I'm trying to get to the point where this doggone motorcycle will be like that too. So that's why I'm currently working on this doggone carburetor. I really like these Triumphs. They run really well. They're really reliable and stuff. But if the carburetors are gummed up or no good, it's just obviously not going to run right, and it's going to suck. And you're going to hate the bike. But, you just got to get it right and have clean fuel in it, have a good filter on it, and don't let it varnish. And if you do those things, then it'll be great. But when it varnishes and goes to pot, it's going to be crap. So welcome to motorcycle land. And that's the other thing about having too many motor vehicles and like getting all crazy with dopamine hits. Like you can't maintain them all. So I've kind of chilled out with YouTube because obviously with YouTube, you got to try to ride it and do lots of stuff to get people to watch and all. But now I'm getting to a point where I kind of just want to have my own specific nice things. This person found 3D printing useful to make molds for carbon fiber parts making. That would be cool. The Adrian Newey approach. Dang, just now saw you were live. I'm live, dude. You can go back and watch early stuff later. Let's hang. I think 3D printing is useful for lots of things like making molds and other parts. Yeah, it is. But consider the stuff that I work on. It's a little different. Yeah, Casey, what up? What up, Lotus Leaf? Cappuccino provides the nice, quick dopamine hit instead of social media. Yeah, but you can only have so much caffeine. I've learned that, and then your stomach hurts. So anyway, you just got a job well done is the best way to keep yourself happy. If you polled 100 people and asked them to explain what you are working on, 96 of them wouldn't have a clue. At least that's my experience with the new generation. Very sad. Yeah, well, okay, but have you done anything to help teach them about or get them interested? I'm not responsible enough to own any motorcycles any longer. Sold a 749R, and I've regretted it for decades now. So buy another one, JW's Garage. Okay, guys, I'm going to take the rest of these. No, I don't have a tool for that. Dang it. Stupid being Triumph, whatever this thing is. Okay. So I'm going to dump this whole darn thing in the bucket and hope that this does a good job of cleaning out all the little ports and stuff. I think it was this idle jet in the past that got all goobered up. Oh, what is it? No. Tiny O-ring. It will not run properly without that. Do not drop that. Okay. You guys probably want to see all that. You can kind of see it. Will this come out? I don't want to put it in the chemical bath with the like rubber, because the rubber will most likely swell. I don't know what you call the process exactly, but I don't want it to do that because I don't have a rebuild kit
This was my rebuild kit. So I need to save these parts. See a little diaphragm here. It's a diaphragm. It's one to help make your motorcycle run properly and not help you not have children. Okay. It's a dumb joke, Casey. You suck. I don't really know why. I don't really know why that is that way. Maybe that's not supposed to be that way. Where's my pliers? Oh, you're going to be a jerk, aren't you? Come on. It's being a jerk. Okay, well, we're getting close to having this carburetor enough that I can dump it in the bucket. And then, I don't know. What do you guys want to work on? The Mercy? We can work on the Mercy together. What time is it? This is one of those little tension springy jobber-doos, which is cool because it always holds tension on your hose. So it should always seal. But sometimes they're really annoying because they're hard to get on or off. But that's a maintenance mechanic person problem, and not the problem of the person who designed it. Sounds like a parallel to government. Okay. What else you got here? Adrian Newey prefers pencil and paper over computer to design in Red Bull's F1 cars. It's because he designs it in his head, man. And I agree. Same for me. Who has the coolest vehicle in the chat? Car, truck, boat, hello, etc. Go. Okay, JW's Garage. He wants to flex on y'all. So let's hear what you guys got. Let's hear your coolest motor vehicle. Come on. And, talking it up helps. So even if it's lame, let's talk it up. Let's hear about your 1987 Chevy Cavalier that was once owned by Jesus. Yeah, I want to hear about it. I'm ready. We're here. Tell me about your cool motor vehicle. Oh, don't even. How'd I start bleeding there? Genius. Genius. Oh, you guys want to talk about a super random thing? So when I was in DC, I ended up at Travis Pastrana's house helping someone measure the Nitro Circus's jump for forward flips. So not that that matters at all. I didn't get to see Travis. He wasn't there. But yeah, so I felt like a dork because I was wearing a sport jacket and like leather dress shoes, like walking up the Nitro Circus ramp. I'm like, this is not what I should be wearing and doing when I was here. Where's my dirt bike? Oh, well, just random thing. Just helping out. All right. Okay, what else we got? When can I soak this hee-haw monster? I don't really want to take the carburetors all apart. I kind of just want to dunk them as is. Okay. It shouldn't hurt that plastic, but I should take off this sensor. Should I take that off? I don't really want to. I guess I could. What if it just unscrews? Yeah, but then it unscrews. All right, I'm going to unscrew the idle adjustment. Just get out of the way. It's not a big deal. Okay. What was the question? Volvo S70, what up? 1995 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 5.2 V8 4x4 by 4x4. 1986 Subaru XT Turbo. It was my first car, and it is the coolest car in the world. 2006 Peugeot 206, worst car I've ever owned, but also one of the best. I had a 1991 Mitsubishi Colt 1.3 liter carbureted. The gearbox was so smooth and it revs so heavily. Just saying it like that, make it sound like the car is cooler. Or is this the After Dark Automotive Special? Okay. That's not funny, Casey. You're not funny. Oh, man. Always dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And I guess that's a good point. Got a soft spot for 944s as well. JW's Garage, he used it during his time in the Army for that all my uncles only bought Toyota Land Cruisers. Those are very popular in the Middle East. Interesting. Okay. 65 Backdraft Cobra. Whoa, Val.
Trying to make us all look bad with your sweet car. All right. So, are you guys actually having a good time? I mean, you're here. I dig that. So, I gotta soak these carbs. And then let's work on the Mercy. How about that? I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of cursing. I don't actually have the proper tool for that. I'm gonna use a vice grip. I guess it's a throttle position sensor. I'm not really sure why it needs that, to be honest. Is that a preheater? What the hell? Hold on. I got more stuff to take apart on this. Doggone it. It's going to be a while. I should just put racing carburetors on this thing. I don't really want to. I mean, I already have these. They work well when they work, which is not now. And not with the vice grips. Bigger vice grips. That's not going to work. It might. Yes, great distraction while working. Mm-hmm. No worked on a CRB for at least 20 years. I've owned my E46 wagon since senior year of high school. My father passed a 67 GTO down to me because he had it for years, and I learned to rebuild the carburetors on it. Well done, sir. Well done. What you got in there? What carburetor did your GTO have? You have a, standard like 4-barrel Holley, double pumper, mechanical? I don't like vacuum secondaries. I don't want vacuums controlling me. I'm a carburetor libertarian. That's kind of funny. It might not be funny, actually. It's just me yapping in the garage. This is going badly. And that hurt. All right. Why do they have to put tamper-proof crap in this? You know I'm going to tamper with it. All right. I'm going to take out the idle jets here. Hopefully I don't miss any parts. They're teeny tiny. Also, if you guys are just joining, please say hey and what's up. We are having a powwow. Hey, that's clean. Casey, you can't say powwow. That's cultural misappropriation. Shut up. You're ruining the world. Spring. Now there's going to be an O-ring down in there. And also a little washer, which I definitely can't lose. Because just missing that little O-ring or washer will make the car run like crap. All right, what's up with you guys? Maybe play with the MV Agusta or Ducati next live section. I can do that. I owned an Aprilia RSV Mille R in ear. It was in your ear, huh? I'm offended. You haven't used a slight on my culture yet. I feel left out. Oh, Jonathan Dimmick. What's your culture? What is your culture? You swamp rat? You Washington, D.C. swamp rat? Yeah, I said that, but that's too easy. Nobody likes you. Oh, that's funny. Plus, you're a white guy. Dude, just me being on the internet right now is a slight on our culture because I'm clearly doing it badly. Hey, what's up, Casey? Greetings from California. One of the best parts of watching a live like this is seeing someone doing and saying the same as I do. Real experience, not BS production. Oh, look at that, everybody. We've validated Jonathan Dimmick. He says thank you. Yeah, terrible white guy. Yeah, I'm canceling this. Okay. Oh, okay. Got me my prison shank here. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work. Everybody be quiet. Okay, there's the washer. That's a start. No, don't take that. Damn it. Okay. Now the washer from here. Will it come out? Oh, it will. It will. I know there's no ring in here. Oh. Come on. Everybody's getting bored. What are you guys saying? Hey, dude. What else you got, Adam? I own one of the Miami Cocaine Cowboy offshore race boats. Sweet. 33 power play sport deck. It has been my favorite restoration date. Well, damn, dude, invite us. Cold and Vision, you got my jealous there for the car. Sup, yo, Sunrise. Sorry, I don't think I'm describing the lift well. The little one-man rolling device to help you start lifting a car so you can get jacks under it real quick. Oh, you mean a jack? You're talking about an actual jack, not the jack stands. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but what are you talking about with that? Hey, Casey, you're English, right? Hey, Casey, what would you think about a TDI Swap 944? No!
Diesel is the fuel of Satan and not the angelic beauty of a Porsche 944.
Okay. Also, my dad's first car was a Lada Samara, and he hated it because it spends more time on the back of a flatbed truck than on-road expected from a communist car. I'm glad you said the communist thing because I was gonna. Oh, I got the O-ring. Yes. Secret to progress and fixing things is hating communism together with everybody. I'm gonna stand by that. Okay. Hey, Dimmick, does that make you happy? Hey, you can now identify as a zombie for your pronouns. Great day in human history. That's a thing. Well, what's the zombie pronoun? I need to know this. Because sometimes I identify as a zombie. Okay. Didn't even know that was called a jack. Recommendation on a good first one? Aluminum, low profile, good price. Probably get one from like Summit Racing or Jegs. Okay. They came on a 66 GTO, but installed by previous. Omega car, K10. Oh, Casey's ring face. My O-ring face. That's funny. No. I'm going to show her my O-ring face. You know, this is good. I'm glad I'm doing this live video because it's canceling me from any possible future opportunities, which makes my choices in life so much easier to know that no one will ever work with me again. And that's easy to know. A guy's got to know. Okay, here we go. Why is that not coming out of there? Is there no ring in there? Have I offended anybody? If I haven't, I'm offended. What do you think about a Japanese Super GT300? I don't know anything about it. I'm not really sure what car that is, actually. Super? Or do you mean Supra? Dang it, I don't know if there's no ring in that. Hopefully. Hold on. I'm looking here. It's got a good light. Oh, boy. What's going on here? Oh. Come on. Come out. For everybody new, we're working on stuff together badly. And it's fun. We're having a good time. You know, I swear to God, if there's any neighbors like walking by or stalking in my garage right now, they're going to hear me talking to myself. I don't care. They already know I'm crazy. Here we go. This will be used in a court of law one day to prove I'm insane. It'll be a transcript of the entire live. Uh-oh. Oh, how's the wife's Quattro Porto? We've never had a Quattro Porte. We had a Gran Turismo, and we sold it last year. Wasn't practical enough for the baby. Ran into a Nissan Gloria. You've not offended me yet. Why not? Daniel, I don't know enough about you to offend you, but if you tell us a little bit about it, I would be happy to offend you here today, sir. We will all offend you. Let's do that. Let's all offend Daniel Callaghan for fun. He wants it. You masochist. What's your favorite James Bond car? My White Lotus Esprit. Yes. I'm a Schrodinger, offended, both intended and not. That's kind of funny. The last thing you need to complete the cancellation is to blow up the Exos and sell pictures of it as an NFT. For the sake of my VinWiki family, I have no comment. But you have a point. But I would never do that. I swear there wasn't. Is there not an O-ring in here? This is not good. There really should be an O-ring in there. Where'd the other? Oh boy, I'm failing. There's the other one. Wonder if this will work better with the light off. Let's find out. No, I can't see anything. Although it's maybe better for you guys. No, that's terrible. We're not doing that. God, I suck. I don't want to freaking poke a hole in the O-ring. I don't think there's an O-ring in there. How can there not be an O-ring? Well, damn it. Okay, well, there's no O-ring in there, so... Whoa, wait a minute. What's that? Is that a thing? Something in there. Wait a minute. What in the world? Okay, I'm sorry this is boring, guys. Let me... It's really weird. It feels some... Wait a minute. Hang on. Somebody say something cool. All right. Adam Grola. It's like IMSA, but Japanese. That sounds cool. That man smells like hot dog water. Yes! Let's offend him. Intelligent people talk to themselves. At least that's what I keep telling myself. That's funny. That is, in fact, funny. But at least my texts are not green. Okay. I don't know how that applies. Keep the light on because we can see a lot more. Okay, well. Daniel, your mom gives bumpkins at Taco Bell. Plumpkins, a plumpkin. How was that? I was a Marine. It comes out so natural. Sir, can you tell us what a blumpkin is? Oh, boy. Jonathan Dimmick, something cool. What are we talking about? That's off to you, Casey. Something that requires intense concentration is when you choose to do a live chat and work on carburetors. Have you ever thought about racing outside the U.S. if you don't find any opportunities in the U.S.? Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, sure. I mean, does somebody want to go racing? But, you know, it's already expensive enough for me to do it here. But, yeah, heck, yeah. I mean, if somebody wants to race somewhere, I'll go. Like, you guys got a lot of cool racing going on in Saudi Arabia. I'll come race with you. Why in the heck? This cannot be going this badly. Wait, what's this? Oh, is that a thing? You're going to come out of there. Darn it. All right. I'm going to get the bent one.
Sometimes the ladies like it. Yeah, that's not a euphemism.
So the new YouTube CEO is like way worse or totalitarian or woke or fascist or something. What's the consensus, you guys? I don't know. Only teasing, my man. Whatever, Blumpkin. I'm going to call you Blumpkin from now on. Oh, man. Dude, everyone here is obsessed with cars and wants to talk to you. How is it boring? I don't know. I'm huffing gasoline fumes in here. Hey, hats off to you, Casey. Something that requires intent. Oh, we already talked about this. Casey, you and this year's Genius Garage students should participate in the 24 hours of Le Mans. Lemons. Did John Dimmick hold you up to say that? Okay. Let's talk about lemons racing, guys. Who wants to start? So I know a little bit about lemons and have not pursued it yet. But I'm curious to see what you all think of lemons. So, let's talk about it. Go. I want to hear it. Damn it. How in the hell? There's got to be one in there. I think this might be Schrodinger's cat O-ring, and I just think there's one in here. Oh, no, there's an O-ring in there. Come on. Damn it, come out. I don't want to over this. Oh! It's probably sliced all the heck in back. Yes! Watch me drop it. That is an O-ring. Did I ruin it? was swollen. My O-ring is swole. Okay. Ew. Okay. Dimmick, you did not what? Talk about lemons? I don't know what's going on. Let's all roast John Dimmick. That's all I heard about him. Lemons is extra fun to watch. I would love to participate in someday. I bet it is fun to watch. From what I saw on the YouTube, 24 Hours of Lemons is about cheap and fun racing while acting like a fool at the time. Don't I do that enough for you guys? Whoa. Do you light the customary carb repair incense? When do you light the customary carb repair incense? What is that? It already stinks in here. Why did YouTube hold this for review? It says best way to rebuild a carb is douse it in brake cleaner and then give up. It's funny. Huzzah. I think lemons is very fun and exciting. John Dimmick. Casey almost blew a gasket looking for the O-ring. Yeah. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I got that out. And I'm going to take some other things apart, and then I'm going to dunk this SOB. We're getting somewhere, and then it's mercy time. What time is it? Almost 4 Hey, John, am I canceled yet? Hello, Ward spouse. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. I love to. What the hell is that? Like, what the actual hell? What? What? What does it even do? Huh. I'm just going to put that back in and pretend I didn't see it. It's a stupid thing. I don't know. It's a sensor or a heater. I have no idea what's going on with that. It's got goo on it. That's what she said. Only race lemons if you're miced and talking crap. I'm good at that. Wait, what's miced mean? It's a doohickey. Accurate. That is Space Aliens. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Space Aliens, my finger is on the button. If you want canceled, just say we're friends. I mean, you can't even properly roast me. So I get canceled if I say I'm friends with Dimmick? My finger's on the button. What button? What button? If there's not nukes on the other side of that button, I'm not impressed. I would love to race in it one day. Lemon seems like a ton of fun. I'll probably organize it here in Saudi Arabia. Interesting. Oh, mic'd, not mic'd. Okay, thingamajig. When car guy find unknown part from motorbike carb, he goes, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, that one's gooey too. Why is it gooey? Whatever. We'll find out later. That's a future me. That's a future me problem. Okay. Took out the idle crap. Took out all that other crap. What's that crap? I need to get that off, I think. Probably. Should probably get that off. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Okay, now we got to get off this thing that's probably going to give me blood blisters. So enjoy watching me hurt myself, you sadistic bastards. Okay. Just don't forget what part goes where. I didn't even start remembering. Should I have done that? Oh, man. All right. Do you say? I don't eat things are a standard mechanic tool. Come on, you rat. Oh, it's coming loose. Oh, I'm good at things. Yes, that's one. Oh, you have to adjust it. That's bad. I should just get better carburetors for this, maybe. I don't know. Oh, yes, I'm good at things. I've had the proper exposure to the old Gasoline fumes to be good at stuff again. Oh, thank you. Do you like my bicycles? Mm-hmm. Perfect garage snack. When are you going to get down to BG to race RC? What's up, Aiden? Oh, Showboat. What's up, dude? Good question. Here's the problem, Aiden. I have a wife and kid, and I'm trying to do some big stuff out of town. So it makes it really hard for me to spend an entire Sunday racing an RC. I hope you and your dad are having fun. By the way, you guys, this year with Genius Garage, have helped a couple of young men and their fathers get some radio control cars to build and go racing. So it's been really cool. It's kind of been a bummer because I built one here, this Panos, to go race, and I've only got to go out and practice once. It's just tough. I'll be out, dude. You keep having fun with your dad. Let me know if I can help you at all. Casey, do you want to go bowling? Maybe. Is that an honest question? Where is that? I haven't been bowling in years. That could be fun. Oh, dang it. Get a bigger hammer. Aloha. You better be in Hawaii if you're saying aloha. That's cultural misappropriation, Mr. We'll cancel you. Bought one, you mean? Built? Well, I built it. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Yo, John Dimmick. We're not impressed by your joking around. I know you have a rapier wit, and we want to hear it. Even though that rapier's like 300 years old and rusty and broken. Okay. All right. I think I can soak this in the goo. You want to see it? I know you do. Sick little monkeys. All right, here's the goo. Like just tuning in, Casey, we can't see your face. I did it on purpose. You're welcome. There you go. Sucks to be you. Oh, John Dimmick's at Starbucks with the white girls. You trying to pick up blue-haired white girls? What are you drinking, Dimmick? I want to do a painting of you. What car should you be next to? What car do you think I should be next to? How about the Viper? But don't paint me like one of your French girls. That's a dumb joke. All right, so to soak this, it looks pretty clean. Interesting. Hold on, let's see if this is working. Yes, no, maybe. All right, so I'm thinking here. Let's just go for it. Oh, yes. Oh, the money shot. You can only soak one carburetor at a time. It doesn't smell that bad. No. Okay. All right. Yep. All right. I'm going to just set this over here because I'm going to go set it over by the wall so I don't kick it. That's smart. I'm smart. Okay. Jonathan Dimmick, skinny white mocha with soy milk and pride. I thought you said you drink your drinks like you like your women. Coffee, black. I heard you say that. Okay. Your RC car, you bought someone else's car. Yeah, okay, yeah, I did that. That's true, but I had to set it up and make the body. Oh, Showboat's calling me out for not really building it when he built his. Let's see what you're doing there. You dog. Oh, it's John Bierman. Okay, we're going to talk about that. And then let me see if I can dunk this back in the bucket. I'm going to dunk these back in the bucket. Hold on. We'll come back. And then we'll work on something else. Oh, it's not going in the bucket. No, go in the bucket. Go in the bucket, you rat. You so-and-so. Oh. You might go in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Oh, no, not the bucket. Maybe in the bucket. We're going in the bucket. We'll go with the bucket. Go in the bucket. Oh, it's in the bucket. Okay.
All right. So step one. Okay, let's see what's going on. John Bierman. I have a friend who used to do lemons races, but one time they filled his toolbox with spray foam as a penalty. So he said, "Screw you," and went chump car racing instead. They love that series much more. If somebody filled my toolbox with spray foam, I would knock a bitch out. Like that's not cool, and that's kind of the problem with lemons. I read something, and now I'm all triggered. That basically no one's ever at fault. They don't want to hear about it. So basically, that to me is carte blanche to take people out. Which that I think that's why I wouldn't dig it. The Mondial or that one cool one, the Phantom, to work on. I can't work on them right now. They're not here. Hey, Casey, have you ever kicked a student out of the program? That's a great question. Think about that. Yeah, once. Because I gave him the benefit of doubt because I thought he was a good person and that some life choices were in his past, as he indicated, but I discovered they were not. And I talked to him about that. Because he promised that it would not be like that, but his life choices continued, and they were not conducive to being in a program like Genius Garage. So we talked about how that was not the right time for him, and he needs to focus on himself. So, kind of. What do we got here? Casey needs a powerful surname, Rex Spagman, for instance. Okay. All right. Let me put this over here and we'll work on something else. I'm going to put my tools away from working on the carb here so I can transition to whatever's next. So I hope you guys are having fun. What are you going to do this weekend? I want to hear it. What am I going to do this weekend? I'm going to have some fun with friends. And my wife and I are going to have some fun for ourselves too. Okay. Got a bunch of stuff here I can't lose. It's pretty not hard. Oh, by the way, even back when in college I worked as a Ferrari mechanic, I think I only ever opened up a manual for the cars, maybe once or twice relating to wiring schematic. But the truth of the matter is when you're working on cars, you get to a point where generally you don't really need a manual except for some specs and things. And also, when you take stuff apart, you can do detective work to know how it went back together. You do need to pay attention to how things are oriented oftentimes. For instance, like this throttle position sensor, presumably, which just boggles my mind why it needs that. But anyway, but when you take things apart, when you're working on a project, if you put them in order of the way you took them apart, you can just backtrack and know how to put it back together. So that's just my little piece of advice for budding mechanics. Okay, I guess let's go back here where the bike was originally and then figure out what we're working on next. It's a team effort, people. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know it had a throttle position sensor either. I really don't, frankly, know why there's anything electric going to the carburetor on this bike. My guess is it has something to do with ignition, maybe ignition timing. I don't know. And those little gooey things, they might be little heaters, which doesn't entirely make sense to me. So we'll see. If they were racing carburetors, you just jet it and it would be a done deal. So that's all. All right, I go clean up my hands here. All right. I know it's just super boring, but hold on, I gotta grab something. Honestly, I just washed my hands. Like, you know, I don't wear gloves that often. You know, sometimes you want to, but other times you need the dexterity. But I don't want those chemicals just sitting on it longer than I have to.
All right, so what's up with you guys here? It's opposite, yeah. Car manuals now tell you not to drink the battery juice, not to fix the car. Yeah, welcome to idiocy. I used to get annoyed in college. I bought a lot of my own tools to work on my vehicle I was rebuilding. People used to mess with my tools and not put them back. Not cool with the price of tools. Okay, squirrel. So there's my toolbox right there, right here. That was the toolbox Gina's Garage used for like the first 5 years. And no, not all my tools went back. Some got lost. Some probably walked off in pockets, and they all got absolutely trashed. And then Gina's Garage got its own tools, which is great. And then now it's been this year's 10 years later that I actually went through my toolbox and bought new stuff. And I cleaned up all the old stuff and gave it to the one kid. Shut up, John Dimmick, saying so boring. What do you tell us about the white girl land where you're at drinking cappuccino now or whatever? What's up, the real Captain Jack? What is Casey grabbing? I don't know. What do you mean, what am I grabbing? What are the cars you most interested to see that aren't sold in the U.S.? Affordable ones. That will actually last. Entertain me every 5 seconds. Maybe this is the problem with your dating life. Okay. Well, Casey, if you ever get enough money one day, you need to get an Lexus LFA to complete your V10 collection, USA, Europe, and Japan. Yeah, I dig that, but honestly, man, I'm not really into that car. I think it's overly tech, but it is really nice. I kind of would rather have an old NSX, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll get one someday, but I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon. Because money. I bought a wooden sailboat, like one that you can get in as a person, because that's cool. And where did that come from, Aiden? You guys are all squirrels. Okay. Oh, we have culturally appropriate statues now that don't suggest we have anything to learn from history. If you need to keep people stupid and divided if you want to control them. John, you know this. Okay. All right. What am I going to work on now, guys? I'm kind of chilly. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Are you guys actually still entertained by this? What can we do? Well, you want to work on the Mercy? Let's work on the Mercy. The bike is sitting here now. The fuel is turned off. The carbs are soaking. I'll have to flip it over if I go back in the house. My wife's going to get me crap. It probably stinks in there already. Okay. A 10-foot Norwegian sailing dinghy. And that's why you're so popular with the ladies. Okay. I'm a terrible person. That's cool, though. I dig that. I would be curious to see your sailboat, sir. 4 o'clock p.m., isn't it? Yes. Okay. All right. Let's figure. I got to work on something here. All right. It's kind of chilly. There's your Mercy lock. Let's just walk around, people. How about that? All right. So Mercy had, past tense, a Capristo exhaust system on it. All right. Here and there. And it's a cool system. And it's got these valves so it can divert to where it's straight pipe off the cats. So it'll be like dual exhaust, both 6-cylinder banks. Or it, when the vacuum does, it goes quiet and makes it bend 90 degrees and go through smaller tubes to these mufflers and stuff. And it's cool. Now, it's a super nice system, super well fabricated, and frankly, very expensive. And it came with the car. But I am a hooligan, and I live out in the boonies of Ohio. So I bought a different exhaust system, which is not here. So what the heck? Let's just go get it. This is impromptu. We're going to go get my exhaust system for anybody tuning in. You're welcome. Yeah. You guys get to go in my basement. Hooray. I decided to fix up my basement because I, too, wanted to be somebody in my basement yelling at people on the internet. Why do we come down here? Oh, the exhaust system. Okay, so anyway, blah, 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 stuff on the wall. I'm building a slot car track. Isn't that cool? There's my carpenter project. Yes. Okay, so anyway. Also, I dig this. Come on, that's a bitchin' print of an SR-71 Blackbird, isn't it? You guys have to like that. I know you do. Dimmick, you like that. Admit it. All right. Exhaust system. Here it is. Yes, look at that. Oh, it's basically straight system with an X pipe. So now I got to find out if I can carry this with one hand with a computer. Probably not. Looks like 2 trips or 10. All right, I'm grabbing the little things first. Oh, we're going to be walking. This is terrible. And by terrible, I mean awesome. YouTube, look at my nose. I think YouTube becomes the best when people stop caring completely. And I'm there. Oh, that didn't go well. How well do you guys think this is going? Dimmick, okay, you get to live since you appreciate the SR-71. Oh, shut up. You love me. Dimmick, not the first time I'm unwilling to end up in Casey's basement. Oh, shut up. You've never been to my house. Okay. I have some things. We'll have to come back out. It cuts. Ooh, it cuts. Like my first girlfriend's sensibilities. Okay, here we go. This is great YouTube. Who's having a good time? The M1 Garand is awesome. Pew, 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 pew. Ting. Okay, here. Okay, we're in the garage again. Yay! Now, follow me as we boringly walk to my basement once again. Blackbird. Yes, people do like the Blackbird. Okay, I admit I like it. You should, Tony. Okay, you get to... Oh, wait, read that one. Garand on the wall? Garand on the wall. Yes. Looks like everybody likes the Garand. Casey, what's your opinion on the De Tomaso Pantera? I like it. It could be prettier. Slightly modded is great. I don't like it enough to spend $100,000 on one, but they're pretty good. I just don't have a burning love affair with them, so I don't have one. I like them well enough, though. I don't know if they drive that great. Okay, here, more exhaust. All right, here we go. You guys like the Grand, so I'll just show you it. So Grand is mine, but that was my grandfather's folded flag and his medals from World War II. So I put a lock on the trigger, but decided to hang it up in the basement. You know, you got to remember your history, people, good or bad. Otherwise, what is your culture? Okay. Okay, more exhaust junk. Is this fun? Are you guys enjoying this? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set the exhaust on this clean laundry because my wife is not here while I open the door. It's clean. It's fine. Yeah, I need to get a 1911. Aiden's got his boat. Amazing loves. The medals look amazing. Thank you. Oh, John, the gun offends you. Why? Because I'm not using it right now? Okay. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Sonic booms make you afraid to fly. Okay. Nice shot with a Thunderbird F-16. Would you believe that shot was with me in the F-16? There was a dude in Star Wars Canyon over by Death Valley when we ripped through in the F-16 and took a picture, and I found him on Instagram. It's total luck. It's pretty cool. Yes, save the manuals. This content pleases my ADHD brain. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Some of that. Okay. Two trips, whatever. Rock Island 1911, best bang for the buck. Potentially. So I saw that the civilians marksmanship program or something, you can sign up and get one when they release them of like whatever grade you want, which I'm down with, but you got to wait. And that's fine. I might. I don't know. We'll see. World War III starting in, well, what do you guys think? 2 years, 5 years? Tomorrow? One of those? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Carrying exhaust through the house with the computer. You guys realize the absurdity of my life, right? Dimmick, how absurd is this? In Starbucks, while you're skeezing on some white girls sipping their cappuccinos with their green texts.
Starbucks, so they're probably blue text. No, we're already in a civil war. Have you not got on the internet? I'm at real World War III. Okay. That's okay. I'll get canceled from saying that by the new CEO of YouTube. Go on like Rumble or whatever with Russell Brand. Is that what he's on? I don't know. Need more wheat thins. Okay, so what's going on? Oh, this person lives through absurdity. Well, sir, you're on the right channel. Look at my RC10. Yeah, what up? Like to realize I sent you. We'll issue 1911s and slamfire shotguns again. 3 to 5 years on World War III. That sucks. Doesn't that suck? Yes. Best reason to be a member of the CMP. They get all the cool toys. Oh, Civilian Marksman Program. I was thinking you mean like Canadian Mounted Police. Oil. Oh, so this friend had a T-shirt. I don't know why. It said Royal Canadian Mounted Police, which was RCMP. And it said that and had like a picture of a guy on a horse in the Canadian gear. Didn't actually say the whole acronym. And he walked up to the guy and goes, "What's that stand for?" And the guy, the buddy of mine that had him, he just looks at him dead straight, monotone, and goes, "Redheads chase my penis." I thought that was funny. There you go. Yeah, I know Russell's on YouTube. But what's the other platform he goes to? Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to work now. Have no fear, the Dougster is here. Oh, what's up, Doug? Ginger snaps. Go ahead. Ginger snaps. All right, soak, carburetor soak. I want to ride this motorcycle. I don't actually know why that wasn't working. I feel like it should have worked anyway. Well, that's something to roll into. Ha, ahoy, Casey the car guy. What's up, Rolling with Roland? A lot of people are going alternative platforms like Rumble, Odyssey, etc. I don't blame them. Honestly, I've been thinking about it. YouTube is whack, yo. Doesn't matter how good the gun is if you don't go to the range and practice with it. You're not wrong. All right, so what do you guys want to see? Or should we just end this? It's 4:15. What am I exhaust system here? All right, screw it. Let's work on the Mercy. Let's all cheer on Dimmick for picking up white girls at Starbucks. Dimmick. All right. We're in the Murcielago. The laptop is sitting on the engine, plenums, and this is where the exhaust goes. And this is the wing, the big black wing, which is pronounced wang. All right. So let me get the exhaust. I'm just going to kind of put it in place and see what it looks like. Oh, yes. Riveting YouTube. Here I come. Yeah, look at that. Oh, God. Hey, you know, if I put an exhaust system in a Murcielago, I can call myself a car builder like Tavares now, right? Ooh, that doesn't fit. Huh. It's off by like a half an inch. I wonder how much. Wow. Okay. Okay. What the hell? Huh. Okay, this is going brilliantly. Okay. Moving stuff. All right, so
the exhaust appears. I'm sure they built it on a jig, but damn, that's 3/4 of an inch. What the fuck? And the Mercy's on jack stands. What? Are we serious right now? Wait a minute. If I loosen the cats, meow, the catalytic converters on the headers, I can rotate them and then point this so they match. So that'll work out okay. Start up the Ducati before you leave, please. I don't know if it'll fire. I guess I could try that. Goodbye, John Walter. We bid you adieu. Democrats, too many nurses here between shifts. I'm pretty sure if I go to the ER, I'll be the last to be seen. Oh, okay. Casey, I've been watching you for a few years now, and you impress me with how you help young people at Genius Garage. You have a beautiful family also. And I do love a good old Casey rant. Because I want to tell you something. What is the deal with airline food? Thank you, sir. I'm more identified with Tyler Hoover. I've spent way too much on garbage cars. You know, there's a fix for that. I did enjoy watching your videos of driving around German country in your Mercy. The scenery looked beautiful. It was. I decided to watch you instead of Tyler Hoover. Take that, Hoovy. Why? Because you might learn something on this channel. Okay. So there's the exhaust. I'm going to go grab the other part of it and see how that's going to fit. Hold on. I'm doing this by myself. And yes, it is a bad idea. Oof. Let's see. Okay, there's that. Hold on. I'm gonna go. We'll get the other part, you guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it. Here we go. Okay, I'm going from the bottom. Going down. There we go. Damn it, man. This is all kinds of whirl. Here I go. What the shit? How's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. This is not lightweight. Ooh, that's going to be badass. Oh. Okay, where's that go? What the heck? Like that? Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. All right. Okay, how you guys having a good time? Yeah. Okay. All right. Whatever. This is weird. This is going all right. I need to loosen the cats. Okay. So if you guys enjoy this, maybe what I'll do is when I'm buttoning it up, I'll just come back and we can fire it up and annoy the neighbors together. Man, this is exhausting. It's pretty funny. Loud but sick. Yes, I like that. Hoopty lost my viewership when he gave up fixing the Hoopty Z31 300ZX. That's how his channel started, by saying such cars, and I lost all respect for him after he and the Wizard gave up on it. I don't remember why he gave up on it, and I understand what you're saying, dude, but like, I gotta be honest, the YouTube thing is hard, and some projects are just not going. I'll tell you guys this because we're so far into live action, it probably won't offend anybody because they're not watching, but some of the projects that I started and then clearly didn't finish wasn't entirely to do with me. I take full responsibility for the King Zero. That project was much larger than I expected. My life was different at the time. So I'll be going back on that. I love the car, that's why I kept it around. The Indy Roadster, that was supposed to be done between me and a friend because that friend needed something to get back on his feet with and build it. And he was going to be building that, and he just completely bitched out and did nothing. So I'm stuck with the project. The Jabberwock, which was the Viper V10 powered Nissan GTP thing, I was paying somebody to build the chassis, and it took a lot longer to do than expected, and it didn't come out as built as I was expecting, and I wasn't super happy with it. So I punched out. It's kind of a bummer, but like it just didn't go. So I kind of feel for Hoovy on that. I don't know why he gave up on it, but if you enjoyed him back then, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't enjoy him now. But just realize it's real life, and sometimes you gotta punch out of stuff. Casey, have you ever wanted to build a race a 70s Trans Am series car? So what model would it be? Yeah, I'd love to do that. Super cool. I'd probably do like a 1970 Mustang. I think that'd be sweet. Demick says, I'll help you build a Lemons car, but you have to race it with an in-car live feed with a mic. Yeah, I know that would be cool. We'll see. If David Bruce is back. My lefty cousin had their cat stolen from their SUV. I felt bad for them for about a minute. That is a strange thing to say. Who the hell steals cats? Okay. Wow. Tyler actually blew up the Ford F-150 EV. Man, that's pretty cool to have that power. If only Hoovy had the power to get California to not be stupid. That would be cool. All right, so I'm gonna have to loosen these cats. I think I'm just gonna take them totally off and clean them up. Check the O2 sensors and stuff because they plug in. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not gonna do that right now with you here anyway because it's gonna get tedious. But I think I'm gonna end this here in a minute, but I'll come back. So I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun having you all here, and I hope you had a good time here with everybody in the community. It does mean a lot that you're all watching. So that's really it. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. And, we'll see. Perhaps I'll do this again next week, although doing live videos oftentimes lose you subscribers, which is really annoying. I don't know. People are weird, but whatever. So maybe I'll do another one next week. And since it's the end of it and you guys have stuck around this whole time, I am working on a few big things. I'm waiting to hear back from people, which drives me crazy and gives me existential crises. But either way, some new cool things will happen, even if that's nothing at all. But that will let me know what I got to work with, which means I'll get to do new cool things. But I do hope some of the things that I'm playing with right now hit, and I can take you guys on for one heck of a ride. But thank you for being here, and I hope you had fun. So let's see what you got to say before we go. Oh, we'll do more Rolling with Roland. I'm glad you're having fun. Oh, man, Mason, you missed the party. I'll come back live next week, I'm thinking. Is it only 5 o'clock? Damn, I should just stay here because I usually put stuff out at 5 o'clock. That's kind of bad of me. Okay. Show of hands. Should I just keep going and be live? Because I normally put stuff out at 5 o'clock and it's not even 5 o'clock yet because I'm totally bailing on everybody. Or should I just bounce? Tell me what you want. Dimick says keep going. Dimick, are you that bored? Tell me where you are. Are you at Starbucks? Tell us if you're at Starbucks. Eric says let's go. No, I missed most of it. Thanks for teaching us things. Even a question. Damn it. Don't you guys make me keep working. Tune in next time for Hot Air with Casey. Get it? Because of the exhaust? All right. I'll keep going. You guys suck. But mostly Dimick. All right. So exhausts. Do I want to put this on right now? Okay. So here's the thing. Straight up with this exhaust. Okay, the taking apart the Triumph is easy enough and throwing that crap in the bucket. But I don't want to screw this car up because it's expensive if I break it by a lot. It's not that hard to work on, though, to be honest. Like this panel, the orange panel there, came off with, I swear to God, 2 bolts. Like you have to do a couple things to it, like unplug a couple things and take off the trim panel, which some screws, but it was 2 bolts. And in all honesty, Murcielago, as long as you don't screw it up, is frankly easier to work on than these stupid carbs on the Triumph. So, for everybody younger or whatever, less experienced out there working on bikes or cars, just because this thing's all fancy and fast and carbon fiber and expensive and crap like that doesn't mean that it's not work onable. It just means that a mistake is way more costly than other cars. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that still relates to you guys. I hope that's kind of aspirational. So maybe one day, if you get something like that, you know that you're going to be able to work on it too. And that's what's fun for me. All right. So, carburetor. Let's get the other one soaking. How about that? Peer pressure triumphs once again. Yeah. No, we don't suck. Wait, no, we don't suck. We like your company. Oh, that's nice of you. I just ate some food. I took a break. 20,000 parts go into a car. Takes one loose nut behind the wheel to take it all apart. And that's why I don't like lemons yet, John. Who's bothering me? Nobody. Okay. Nobody loves me. Okay, here we go. All right. There it is.
The carburetor soaking.
Oh, it's going to get graphic in here. Ooh, wait, now it's supposed to be that color. I don't know about this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take those parts and shoot them with carbon choke cleaner and see how the soaking, good a job it's done. It seems to be pretty good. All right, so I'm obviously taking my time with this a little bit because I don't want to just spill this crap all over my garage floor. Huh. Is it working? I mean, is it effectively helping? I don't know, you guys. We'll find out. I'll have to spray a bunch of carbon choking cleaner and shit through it to find out. All right, I'm gonna set this over here. Look at the bucket. This will probably be a telltale. All right, so you remember that part I showed you was all green and gunky? Well, it's still kind of green and gunky. Might have to leave this crap in here like overnight. You guys got any experience with this crap? How long do you got to leave it? All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put the carburetor back in, the one that was already soaking, and just let it keep soaking. Put it over here. And then what I'm going to do, what the heck is that? All right, and then I'm going to take these, and I'm going to spray these with carbon choke cleaner and see if the stuff we soaked it in loosened the stuff up real well. Just see how quick it blasts clean. As it's sort of a judge. What's going on with you guys? Porsches are a pain to work on, and very expensive parts to replace and fix. New exhaust for Viper, $3,500 shipping included. New exhaust for Murcielago, second mortgage, sell kiddie start, and OnlyFans. Funny enough, they're practically the same cost to manufacture. Yeah, Amazing Beer, you're not wrong. The Fab Speed exhaust I got for the Mercy, I'm sure is going to sound good, but it is overpriced for what it is, and there's some things I don't like about it. But it was the most reasonably priced one that'll sound the way I want it to, so welcome to car ownership. Lemons, 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 lemons. Okay, that's not an argument. ChemDick needs time to do its thing, generally best overnight. Yeah, okay, fair enough. If you spill it, the smell will hang around for years. Great. Speeduino. Okay, 12 to 24 hours. That's cool. I can do that. Restart. Just ask Casey. Beery Man's 24-hour soak time. Damn it, really? Does it say that? Directions. Submerge basket and chem dip and allow to soak for 15 to 30 minutes. Remove parts and rinse with water. To clean considerable bill, allow a longer soak time. To remove extremely heavy carbon, allow to soak overnight, rinse with water, and clean with a wire brush if necessary. Do not soak coated or sensitive aluminum parts over 4 hours. Cast iron or low alloy steel should be coated with penetrating oil after rinsing fresh flash rusting. Huh. Most plastic and metal carbon parts are blah 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 blah.
You know, I think what I'm going to do, you guys, is soak it for like 4 hours, and then soak the other one. And then after I soak the one, I'll probably blast it with carbon choke cleaner, and then see if that does the trick. It's kind of like, you know, do it shorter so I don't have to leave this like open overnight and stink up the whole garage. Because obviously it's open. So I could take the carburetors apart, but that's more work, and I'm a lazy, lazy man. So we're back at the bench, and we're going to test this crap out. How about that, huh? Anybody else doing something funny? Anybody else skeezing on white girls, buying cappuccinos at Starbucks? Let's see. What is a good price to buy an AW 11 MR2? I want to make one like Radwood. That's a great question. I don't know. It's gone up, and it's hard to find one that's not rusty. So just Facebook Marketplace, dude. And just figure out what the market is, and then decide based on condition of whatever you got. I only 9 time measurement on cars by number of beers. Shut up, Dimmick. You're not that cool. I don't believe you. All right, I need that bucket. Where's the bucket? Well, I'm already wearing glasses, so what the heck? Stop sticking! Wow. Okay, well, at least the drain's working. If I was smart, I would have freaking drained that out when it worked. God, I'm stupid sometimes. All right. Dang, I'm spraying crap everywhere. Well, I don't know if that's a good test. Hold on, I gotta throw this away. Well, maybe we can just rebuild the whole carbs here today. I might just yank that. I wonder. Maybe we should do that. Should I yank the carburetors out of that and take the one that's already been soaking and then blast it with the carbon choke cleaner in all the orifices and see if it's working? Is that a good idea? Jonathan Dimmick. Okay. Number of Johnnies and Cokes. What are we talking about? Auto Tempest right now. Are we whoring out for Vinlicky? Have you found your 944 Turbo S yet? Are you still looking? I kind of am looking. I found one that I like. I don't know if it's for sale now, and I kind of make myself not look because then I'll probably try to afford a car that I shouldn't. All right, hold on a second. I don't want that on my glasses. Do you weld? Yes, I do. RC Lego 4x4. Nice. Ooh, been under the dash of a Supra for 3 hours. FML. Chris Laswell, what is up, dude? What are you doing, dude? Did your airplane break down again? Are you lost in BFE? Casey, I only wish I could possibly transfer to the AZ in your neighborhood to be able to meet you and learn things or just hang out. Transfer to the AZ. What is the AZ? That would be awesome. Test it with known variable before you commit to a project. What the hell are we talking about? Casey, have you experienced a prevalence of substandard parts? Its quality control has left the building. AutoZone! Oh, the zone! Oh, yeah. Dude, you can totally transfer to an AutoZone locally. That's where I bought this crap today. There's like a number of them. Students have done that in the past that work at a car parts store. All right, I'm going to get the stuff. We're going to do the thing. I got the stuff. We're going to do the thing. You're welcome. All right, I need to figure this out. I'm doing a bad job. Oh, I got the floor. I put it on the floor. There we go. Yeah. Hey, Chris Laswell, if you're still watching, do you want to tell that about that time your grandpa totally showed me up with that radiator you guys soldered, and I'm like, yep, can't do it, get the radiator.
His granddad's like, Casey's an idiot, watch this. And then he showed me up. Liquid red. I'm showing my cultural support for, I was going to say Germany, but it was Dutch beer, so what am I going to say? Okie dokie. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to set this here. Then, I'm getting smarter. And I'll show you why. I'm getting the lid, and I'm going to put it on. God, this is turning into like a Twitch stream. Does anybody watch Twitch? Be honest.
Oh, it's Laswell. You do remember. You know, you can totally talk crap on me here, dude. Let's all thank Casey for welcoming us into his garage today. What are you doing, John? I think there is a minor delay in the live stream chat. Then again, I'm in California. That's why
You're in California. They're censoring it. They're looking at it because California knows I don't jive with their BS.
Okay. No, never twitched before. That sounds like a personal problem. I need university level calculus functions, English, physics, and chemistry to get in at a local uni. University level calculus. Depends on who is streaming. I'd have to convince my wife. California's 3 hours behind. This all happened in the future.
Accurate. Okay. Hey, by the way, how many of you all have gotten to a point in life where you just don't care anymore? I don't mean like in a dumb way, like you become lazy, but in a way it's like, I don't care if you're offended by something you shouldn't be offended by. Or if people are trying to control you and ruin things. Like, are you all there yet? I want to know. All right, that's the main jet. That's cool. Where's the idle jet? What the heck is that? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm doing a bad job here. Hold on. Oh, that's clear. That's nice. Okay. Why in the hell did it run so bad? Oh, look at that. That's crazy. How do I... Oh, that's amazing. That's not varnished. That's really nice. That makes me happy. I'm like really happy, but you know. Oh, that's not good. Where does that go? Oh, that's the choke.
Ben Goth. Oh, it's getting weird. Casey, please don't do the walk away gorilla butt technique. I don't know what that is. I kind of like that in some ways, but not in every way. It's so weird. Gramps was a teenager in the 50s. Oh, yeah, here we go, Laswell. Gramps was a teenager in the 50s and grew up modifying cars with the bare minimum of tools and supplies. I had a Datsun 280Z I was swapping a 5.3 LS into and needed to tap into the radiator. He called it Daisy, the car. Casey was over and said there was no good way to get a port welded on there, and I should just buy a new aluminum one.
And what did you do, Chris Laswell?
What did you do? He's leaving us hanging.
And after Chris Laswell shows me how he and his granddad showed me up, perhaps Chris will tell us what happened to his beloved car,
his beloved automobile. Chris, Gramps says, BS, I got this. Bust out the torch and some brazing rod. 5 minutes later, it was attached.
Laswell, I thought you soldered it, not brazed it. Didn't you have some like flux putty stuff?
Also, what happened to your car, Chris? What happened, buddy?
Mm-hmm. If I told you guys one of Chris's 4 food groups is crayons, what would you think he does?
Okay. Oh, JW's garage's thing is not showing up because he wrote FUCCCCC. John Demick. Marine? Is he a Marine? I don't know. Do Marines eat crayons? Daisy met the death of all Datsuns, ran her through a light pole.
Whoa, who put a light pole there, Chris? Gosh, were you drunk on crayons again? That's a silly joke, but it's funny. I like bad jokes. I'm a dad. Thank you for sharing, Chris. Chris and his grandfather did, in fact, show me up. I learned a valuable lesson that day that you just got to try sometimes. You just got to try. Oh, is this how you do the thing? Come on, go all the way in there. Oh, look at that. Oh. That's not doing what I wanted to do. How is that even doggone? Carburetors. Okay, that's not expected. What's this do? I really hope this is not completely plugged. I would like my choke to work. Come on. Don't be like that, you rat. Where's that? I don't actually know where all the ports go, so I'm just trying to see if it comes out anywhere. What the heck?
Okay, what else we got here? Who's talking? The red ones are the best. The red crayons. We eat crayons, doofus. Why did YouTube do that? He said doofus. Who's that offending? Shut up, YouTube. My dad was Navy, so I can make that joke. He's a Marine. Isn't he Navy? The Uber for the Marines? That's good. I like that. Oh, Chris is gone now. Oh, wait, he's there. No, he's the light pole thing.
Thanks for playing, Chris.
Marines are a department of the Navy, the men's department.
Yeah. Okay. Who has the largest air force in the world? The United States. Who has the second largest air force in the world? The Navy. I think that's right. Is that right? Oh, I should probably not have done that. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to lose that part. Oh, Casey, no. Oh, I don't want to lose that douche hammer. Okay. I don't know if this is going very well, you guys. Okay, where is the screwdriver? I need a screwdriver. Laswell's gone now.
We teased him too much. Look what you guys did. You hurt the Marines' feelings.
He's a modern Marine.
Oh, he's back. He's still here.
Chris, are you flying a desk? What are you doing, buddy? I am taking this delicate part. I don't know what I'm doing, Chris. So this is my thing. I'm like, dang, I should do a video. And then I have to record it and edit and stuff. I'm like, what if I just go live and just let it run all day? Act like an idiot. People might like that, Chris. That was my idea.
96 holiday weekend. I was working on the vet today.
Oh, yes. I forgot you got a vet. Chris, tell everybody what your Corvette you got and what you're doing and whatnot. And also tell them what you thought when you got a Corvette after having your LS swapped Datsun 280Z and your LS swapped Nissan 300ZX. What did you think? Okay. I'm trying to take this out. We'll see what Chris has to say, you guys. Dang it. Oh! Yeah, I hope I don't screw that up. Oh, okay. Will that go in there? That does not go in there. Dang it.
What do we got? At the Auto Hobby Shop on base at Chris Laswell. My dad flew F4 Phantoms off the Kitty Hawk during Vietnam.
Daniel Erickson, my great uncle flew F4 Phantoms also. America. Okay. Damn, that does not want to come out. Okay, so where does that one go? Oh, it goes right there. These carburetors may be kind of screwed. What the heck? Okay, that not doing what I expected it to do.
I suck, you guys. But you knew that already. How silly of me. All right. Chris says, don't get me wrong, LS Swap Nissans are awesome and super fun. But after my 300ZX has 80% C6 driveline, I figured I might as well just buy a C6. So I did, and I love it. Yeah. It's almost like Chevrolet spent hundreds of millions of dollars developing a rear-wheel drive Corvette-powered vehicle. It's called a Corvette. Sorry, Chris. I was busting his balls about that back when. David Browning, F4 is from Rickenbacker. Used to fly over a house in southeastern Ohio. That's cool. Actually, that's fascinating. Your dad did that, huh? Was that back in Vietnam? Because I'm guessing my great uncle flew in a Rickenbacker too in F4s. Let's see here. Casey, really out here exposing his friends for content. Like a true influencer. I tip my internet fedora to you, sir. Well, they're here talking. It's public. You know, I'm going to talk smack. I'm going to see if they play in it. Put a Ferrari kit on it, too. What does that even mean? Stop it, Dimmick. You're just gross. Daniel has a good idea. LS Swap Fiero. I once saw, I'm not even kidding, a Ferrari 308, a real one. Someone put a Fiero V6 in it and was selling it, saying it was the best of both worlds. Clearly, it was not. Okay. I got to figure out where the heck this goes. So it goes that way to here. Okay. Dang it, that sure does look like the... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Maybe if I plug that hole with my finger, that's a genius idea. Hold on, guys. I'm going to use my finger. Oh, are you going to work? Oh, look at that. That's not expected. I didn't think it'd come out of there. What the heck? Oh, that's kind of neat. Huh, interesting. Oh, that burns. I'll wipe that off. Central nervous system. The new Corvette is just a rebadged Fiero. Yeah, that's totally true. Okay. What in the heck are you guys talking about? Yo, JW. No. Oh, JW's garage. No, he's at home. Laswell's at home. How hot is it, Laswell? Are there creepy crawlies in your garage? I wasn't calling you out that much, Chris, but okay. So anyway, my buddy Chris that I'm dogging on with the LS swapped Nissan and Datsuns there. He flies F-35 Bravos, which are what the most expensive thing the United States has ever done, because Washington and the Pentagon is a very efficient entity with money. Don't we all think? That's what that means, right? Okay. Oh, interesting. JW's been at Yuma too. All right, I'm gonna do my own thing. You guys talk amongst yourselves. It's coming out everywhere. That's weird. Where the heck does that hole go? Oh, it goes right there. Look at that. That might be nice. It's not running worth a damn. That's interesting. So there is a port here that does not appear to be flowing. That was that jet I was trying to take out. Hey, Chris, you played the electric guitar. We never did like Danger Zone and the Viper. That would have been cool. F-35s were more expensive than the Apollo program. Is that adjusted for inflation? Talking normal inflation, not Joe Biden inflation.
By the way, interesting thing I learned, you guys. Look up how many aerospace companies, American ones, are owned by ABIC, which is a Chinese entity that's controlled by the CCP, and then look up the funding organization for those companies in China with Chinese communist money, and then look and see who's on the board of directors. I'll give you a hint. He's an idiot with laptops. Yeah. Jimmy says, don't look it up unless you want to cry. Yeah. You know, a few hundred years ago, when we looked up this information, which is public, the only question you'd ask afterward is, do we shoot him or hang him? Interesting thing. Okay. Hi, Chap. I got a base LS with a black wing cold air intake. And I don't mind 345 horses, but I was wondering if I did want to go for more power. Should I do it through cams, a Harris, or supercharger? Well, if you're doing a supercharger, you got to do these other things anyway. Potentially. Laswell's accurate. Start with the exhaust and intake. I agree with that. Okay. Hey, let's ask our F-35 buddy right now if he's shot down any aliens lately. You flying around shooting down any like little kids' balloon parties for their like birthday party there, Chris? Gosh darn it, why don't that come out of there? Build the wall. Which one? Hey, Casey, should I become an auto engineer? I currently picking grade 11 courses. I need university level functions, English, physics, chemistry, and calculus for it at my local university. Oh, I see. You're picking your classes in high school right now. It's up to you, man. I mean, you don't have to just be an auto engineer. You can be a mechanical engineer and get a job in the automotive business, and that way you're super versatile. That's what most of the Genius Garage students did, and they got great jobs in the automotive industry, even testing cars and stuff, cool cars. So the biggest thing is keep in mind it comes down to how much you can endure math through college. So if you're good at that, then you'll be just fine. But I wouldn't necessarily say specialize in automotive. I might just say mechanical engineering, but you're going to have to find that out. But that's a youth thing. Just remember it's heavy on the math, okay? Paul Dyer. Start with brakes and driver mods. So, Paul, is that why you put an exhaust on your car and have neither of those other two things? Oh, burn. Okay. Any plans to F1 the GTS or stay naturally aspirated? F1? Fuel inject? Fuel inject the GTS? Are we talking about the Viper? The Viper I was thinking about supercharging and then decided not to. I'm going to leave it naturally aspirated because it'll be longer lasting for track days and stuff. I'm trying to be sensible. Damn it, come out of there. Really, you rat? So it's not going brilliantly, you guys. Wait, I think I've got some parts. Let me see if I got a diagram for this. Dang it. I thought I cut too much crap. Where the heck? Well, this is going brilliantly. This video sucks, doesn't it, you guys? It's probably destroying my YouTube channel right now. Oh, well. YouTube's dumb. CCP troll balloons. Yeah. Paul Dyer, savage. Hey, I'm upgrading the brakes shortly. Not sure about the driver mod, so what you're saying is accurate. Gotta go. See you on the next one, Casey. Have a great day. See you, Daniel. It doesn't not suck.
I cover a ton of Corvette mods on my channel. His channel, Mr. Cassidy. Oh, this is going terribly. Damn it. I don't know, you guys. I do not know. Ooh, damn it. All right, I want to check this port here again, the idle port. It's working reasonably. That's good. It's just this one damn port. The main jet's okay. The idle jet seems reasonable. However, how the heck does it get fuel to? Oh, maybe that's what that is. Maybe that's why it doesn't run. Okay, so that's where they... I bet you that's why it doesn't work. Damn it. I think the jet, the main jet in the bowl where it picks up the fuel, the idle, is totally plugged, is my guess. And I don't know if I have a screwdriver to get that out with. Huh. That's annoying. Fire, that will work. Lots of fire. Dimmick, hey Casey, are those training wheels for your motorcycle on the wall behind you? What the hell are you talking about? Yo mama. Those are steering wheels. Yep, steering wheels. Dang, man, work. Mr. Cassiaric, ask what your goals are first, then build to meet those goals. Don't just mod for the sake of it. You'll waste time and money. That's accurate. Somebody writes, well said, Chris. Made you check. Oh, you troll. So do you have some? No, I don't have any. Damn it. It's not going well. Damn it. I hate these carburetors. I used to have a screwdriver that would fit down in there, but I gave it away. Could not have predicted. Maybe I got something in there. Oh, come on, baby. Maybe. Oh, baby. Come on. Oh, yes. Yes. Or did it just break? Yes. All right. Do you need caddies? If you are running a 6-liter with stock heads and pistons, you'll only get about 430 wheel horsepower naturally aspirated with the right HCI combo that's treatable. Beyond that, you'll need more RPM boost with CNC heads. Laswell is right. Listen to Laswell. He has been there and got the t-shirt. Oh, it's out. It's out. You rat bastard from hell. Here's a little idle jet that I was having a hard time getting out that I guarantee is plugged. So I'm going to stick this in the bucket with that soap. Wait, where's the bucket? Bucket, come back. Come back. I didn't mean it. No, I really meant it. Flute. There we go. All right, here you go. I'm going to get my motorcycle working. And I'm going to head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes my way. Yeah, nothing gonna make it happen. This video really sucks. Okay, anyway, so you guys, let's come up with a fun topic of conversation. What do you got? I want to hear it. Read it. I want to read it. You guys will hear it. That's how this works. It's weird. All right, Dimmick, are you at Starbucks still? Tell us what's going on there. We want to know. Obligatory half-hourly dad joke. Were the fumes worth it? Oh, I see what you did there. You better be sponsored by Worth. I want to see the Worth calendar again. Wait, what the heck? Oh, I was in the wrong hall. Okay. The car wizard decided to fuel inject his Ferrari 308 instead of leaving it on carbs. What? Well, not much of a wizard, I guess, if he can't make the carbs work. To each his own. I've been thinking, you guys, about finding a fixer-upper Ferrari 365 GTC4 and getting rid of the Gallardo. But that's probably a stupid idea, and I'm being a masochist and dreaming because I have no time to work on that. I don't know. I just kind of like old crap. That's probably me just worrying that my life and career is going nowhere, and I'm just going to be in a garage for the rest of my life, tinkering on old crap, waiting for World War III to happen. Yeah, who else feels like that? A few of us. Dimmick writes, yes. Okay, well, what do you see at Starbucks? How many people there currently have blue hair? Ooh, actually, can you turn up the volume and let me talk to everybody in Starbucks? Tell me if you can do that. Just stand up and say, hey, everybody, this jerk in Ohio wants to talk to you. Tell us if you'll do that. They can't cancel me in Starbucks. I value my life too much. You wuss. Come on. No, you don't. I know. No, you don't. I've met you. I know what you. I see what you do. This is great fun. Is anybody else in a public place that you would like me to talk to people I don't know for you? Because I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it, people. You're welcome. Hold on. I'm putting stuff in a bucket. These buckets are fun. All right. What do we got? They're getting ready to shut off the Wi-Fi. Oh, please. You have internet phone connection. You should rebuild the famous 2-row P34 six-wheeler race car from 1976-71 F1 seasons with your students. That is a fun idea to think about. But think about it. Oh, my goodness. I do most all, Jim. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. I've got you on the phone and the sick, weak stream. Ever do any drag racing? I've been to a drag strip once. It was fun in my Corvette. I just realized I forgot to hit like. Well, dude. They're getting. I don't believe you, Dimmick. I don't believe you. I think they all want to hear what I have to say. Oh, look at that. That's me. Well, that is definitely why this wouldn't run. Yeah. No way it was going to run like that. Okay, so the reason my motorcycle would not run, well, one of them anyway, is that the idle circuit, which is reasonably complicated. Oh, that's amazing. Wow, that's crazy. Look at that. The idle circuit was super plugged up on the jet, so it had no shot of running right at all. And you would have had to turn over way too high to get it coming out the main. But that, would that have worked? No, it's just not going to work. It's totally plugged up in the jet. So
I don't think the carburetors really need to soak so badly as the jets. So I've got the jets in the chemical bucket. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them all right. You want to come be in a live stream? Oh, people! You think it smells in here? Uh-oh.
The baby in here, she'll get high.
What?
You can't have the baby in here, she'll get high.
Jeez. Laswell was watching. Chris, you still there? It's the Gooby. Gooby, I smell. Hi. You want to see people? Well, you can't see people. They're talking now. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You wanna work with Daddy? You wanna fix motorcycles? I would.
Yeah.
You're silly. Look at these people. Hey, Goops. You see yourself? Look at that. All right. Let's see. Hey, Chris is there. See, Chris is watching. And Dimmick. Casey, any lessons learned from being a dad? What was something that happened you didn't expect? After she was born, it wasn't as though that she just came to exist. Since she was already in there and we had a relationship, it was like meeting a pen pal for the first time. So keep that in mind. That was my epiphany, but it was pretty great. All right. Oh, Dimmick's got something. Then the philosopher says, in mathematics, it's just applied philosophy. Then the physicist turns to the philosopher and says, shut up and make my coffee. Ooh, that's good. Dimmick's at Starbucks, and I'm razzing him for trying to pick up white girls. But he's a big sissy because I told him to put his phone or whatever on full volume and just hold it up and let me talk to the people at Starbucks.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're on the East Coast, I think. It's not California. Oh, that'd be so much more fun if you were in California. Their texts are green. Dude, run.
Bye.
Hi, boo-boos.
Bye. We're going.
Okay. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, you guys. I think that's about my cue. So we discovered what was wrong with the carburetors. All the jets are plugged because I'm stupid and lazy. Accurate. And they're soaking, so hopefully they'll be unplugged. And then I can put it all back together, and I hope it works. So maybe next week we'll do a live stream and put it back together and make it run. And maybe I'll have the exhaust and the Mercy Lago. We'll start it up and bother the neighbors. Woo-bah, woo-bah. Okay, I think we're out of here. Okay, does anybody else get bothered if you're an iPhone person by seeing text come through as green? Is that like a thing that freaks you out? Government is a Latin word that actually means mind control. Is that true? Wow. That could be true. I could buy that. All right, I gotta hit this bucket with a hammer. A BFH. Okay. All right, my guys, I'm out of here. I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. It was fun. And hopefully by next week, I'll have some cool stuff going on or some great news for you soon. And if not, I'll come up with something crazy to do, and it'll be entertaining either way. Greetings to Switzerland. Hi from the United States. And I'll see you guys later. Cool. See you, dudes.